We will get our place in 2025.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thought we'd listen to a little bit of Bre Ty. How's everybody doing? Yep, his mom is his mod. Absolutely right. So everything she said the other night is absolute BS.
Long time no see.
Huh?
I said long time no see.
I know. Tonight has been insane.
It has.
Insane. He might flip out because I have his picture up again. You know, I fantasize about them all the time.
Well, I mean, he's looking real cute with those Coolio braids.
I know.
I'd show up at an interview like that, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. You would totally get the job.
Yeah, I'd hire him in a minute.
That's right. It has been it has been wild tonight, like absolutely insane.
Well, that's not realistic.
Yep, she's now protecting him. You're absolutely right.
Realistic things like making beats. I could do that.
Everybody watch out that she might be over here. And the girl, yeah. Yeah, I know. The girlfriend goes to the cosmetology school and did his hair. I almost said her. My bad.
You don't know where my
I saw him earlier with the shower cap on, or I forgot what, a bonnet.
I think Bre just came in.
Oh,
I'm watching the door. Hi, Bre.
Hey, Bre, you want to come up in a box? I have a couple questions.
Hey, Barb. I'm going to be muting and unmuting because I'm standing at the back door. So if a loud car goes by, I'll mute.
Okay.
Fred and Wilma, she probably had the coffee mentality that night.
Yeah.
Pocket.
Hey, Samuel.
Hey, Joy.
What's up?
What's up?
How you doing?
Me now.
It's been a crazy day on these streets.
Why? What I miss?
Skylar, the one that goes in All for One's box, she was on here begging for $500. She's not the one that sent Kim the money. Her friend did. And she only met Kim or came across Kim in 2024, not 2023.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of these people that's doing quote unquote awareness that don't know none of these fucking people they're talking about.
Yep.
She was dry begging a couple of days ago too on her own live.
And
she needs a car.
You gotta be careful about who you let in your box because that's your credibility going out the fucking window.
Yep, that's right.
I told All for One, I said, there's something there. I don't have any receipts yet, but I'm telling you, you gotta be careful who you let in your box. And I got ignored, so.
It's your credibility, but there's a lot of them that get that narrative because it's the narrative that they want and they'll run with it.
Skincare.
Yep.
I mean, it ain't the first time shit's came back like that. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't talking bad about nobody, but
no, I know, and I'm not either. I mean, I like him, but this kind of made me mad because your mods can see who's coming in and out of the door, and they see what's going on in the chat, and I don't know.
She said,
yeah.
Faith Hill said,
just like.
Oh my gosh,
like Auburn said earlier today, there's a reason he's over there and we're over here.
Yep.
I think she already did.
Bree's off camera, of course, because she's doing skincare. I'm going to be doing a little live about her and bringing out what she said. I'll have her picture up and see how he feels about that. Maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so
did somebody actually serve Kim with papers or is that all hearsay or
Hope was. I mean, I don't. Did you see? Did anybody see the proof? Was anybody in All for One's live and see any papers like the proof?
No, you. Oh my gosh, a corgi. Oh, freaking.
What's in his hair? Those are braids that his girlfriend did. She's going to cosmetology school.
Call those the Coolio braids.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if anybody's seen any of that. I mean, I don't.
Did he just say it, Fred and Wilma, or did he like show it? Or I mean, I'm just wondering. I'm not, you know. He said it. Yeah. Well, supposedly the next class she's taking is the hair class. So I'm just gonna put it like I hope she doesn't drop out before that. That's all I'm saying. But of course, he's begging for gifts because it's the last, last couple hours before the reset for the week. But we'll find out how much he's getting on Wednesday. He shouldn't have to beg.
I was just thinking too. There's another. She's a new girl that sits up in Jeff's boxes.
I mean, who the hell is that? Is he the fucking FBI? He couldn't show up because it's part of an ongoing investigation. Like, is he the fucking FBI? The Texas Rangers? I mean, what the fuck?
I think though that other girl that's in those boxes, the blonde hair girl, that one too, I got a bad vibe about. She never talks, but she collects gifts, and nobody seems to know who she is. I'm wondering.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Message me her name because I think I might know who you're talking about.
Okay, I will.
Lyrics are just gonna start flowing.
It don't make no fucking sense to me. Like, he's talking about part of an ongoing investigation. Like, is the fucking police? I mean,
yeah.
Stuff in your head.
That was like him saying something about the lawyer told her she couldn't be on here. Like, who the fuck is a lawyer to tell you can't come on TikTok?
Yeah, he did say that last night in Homie's Live.
Can't Shazam it.
There ain't a lawyer on earth that can tell you can't come, you can or can't come on TikTok.
Yep.
I mean, they can advise you against it, but they can't tell you can or can't.
Exactly.
That just gets our account more views. I don't care whether it's
and
good.
And he's like, well, they don't know if they told her that she could be on TikTok or not. Like, she supposedly got served papers by a lawyer. That's not a judge. That's not getting prosecuted by the district attorney. That's just something from a fucking lawyer. I could write papers up all day long and send them to everybody on fucking TikTok. I mean, it's not binding, and it's nothing until you go to court.
I am talking about you, Amber Victoria, actually. Are you friends with Skylar?
It's not even.
I don't know you, so I can't talk about you. But I can talk about you. I don't know who you are.
Complaining about somebody asking.
Who are you?
Having their face on your screen.
So, because I see you in All for One's lives in the boxes, so I'm wondering, you're fairly new to him.
No, I mean he it's his live and he lets her in the box.
30, 40.
But I've only started seeing her since Skylar started coming in.
Way younger than you. That's kind of creepy. Hey, you can do what you want, but that's
okay. Thank you for answering.
Like imagine a 45-year-old man just watching your live. Now,
okay, that ain't hard to imagine. I do it every day.
Oh, I know. He's talking. Yeah, he's talking about me. He's watching me right now.
You are helping.
She's watching me right now.
Now imagine being a 45-year-old woman stalking someone's page because what? You think they're scammers?
You are.
They don't know them. They don't know you. You just think they're scammers. So you're gonna record them or whatever you're doing.
I hate to tell you, dude, if it walks like a duck and talks, quacks like a fucking duck, it's usually a fucking duck.
Got that right.
It don't really bother me. If you want to sit there and waste your time by watching me,
Oh, look, 2 pictures.
yes.
Oh, look at the solidarity. You go, Cass.
I know. You guys have my back.
How awesome is Cass?
How is he scamming?
Waste your time.
Okay, are you a supporter of his, May?
Because you want to know something? While you're busy giving me your energy, I'm going up and up.
Ty's mom is here? Oh.
Well, I'm glad she can come by. What's
Yeah.
up, Skylar's mom?
Anybody can come on in. That's fine.
Just a young man trying to help him and his girl stay warm.
You know what? Also help you and your girl stay warm. My fucking job.
Yep, 100%.
But I'll start battling once we get like 100 people in here.
Oh, okay. He claims he's on disability. Oh, hold on, May. I'll answer you in just a minute.
What's
Hello.
up, numero uno?
Hi, how are you?
I just want to address one thing real quick in the comments. It ain't got nothing to do with him stopping her from working. She can work, okay? It ain't got nothing to do, like, they are their own individual people who both are mentally ill and they both are together. So therefore, stop putting the blame on more than one or the other, because that's just what it is.
Now that's why I ignored that question because I didn't think it was relevant.
Yeah, Ty ain't got
Well, I
nothing to
didn't
do with
pay
her
attention
not
to that.
working.
The excuse
mean-
for her not working is that she lost her wallet and doesn't have an address.
And actually, that was the first time that I heard that, I guess, tonight, to be honest with you. I thought it was something else to why she couldn't get a job. But, I mean, it is what it is. But I just need everybody to know, though, that,
That's how.
you know, she's more than capable, too. They both is more than capable, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I feel, though, in his mindset, and, I mean, yeah, y'all can screen record him and do whatever, put him on blast of scamming and whatever. But my personal opinion is just that that's where his mindset is set at because of him not being medicated, because of him having anger issues, because of him not being able to deal with authority, because you know what I mean. So it's just that's. I mean, you guys do what you do, but I'm just saying.
You know, I'm just saying. He's
But no
got
wallet.
his side of the fence, and we got our side of the fence.
Wait, but no. I don't know what May is trying to say, but no wallet, but supposed to be going to school. Oh, I get what you're saying. No wallet, but she's supposed to be going
She
to
got a
school.
wallet, but she
Okay.
goes to school.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I mismanaged.
What's up, Lisa?
Hey, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, you know, they can both work. You know, I saw you back in his live this morning. I just got a little, you know, because I know we had
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you got to understand, though, regardless of anything, that is a child that I gave birth to, my firstborn child. I mean, as far as, like,
Real.
I mean, I don't know. He's still my son. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That's irrelevant because he's still my son.
Oh, I know.
So-
I feel you. I feel you. I got 6 kids. And I can promise you, if I catch any one of them on here, ever coming on here and asking people for, I'm going straight to their ass.
Fred and Wilma. I'm not. I haven't been in his live since the night that we have talked, and then I went in his live today. And these are new things that I am learning today. Okay, Fred and Wilma?
Can
Okay,
I-
thank you.
Can I ask you, which I'm going to have a live on Bre, but are you aware of a scam that she pulled about a year ago with a couple big creators?
No, I know nothing. Okay, I know about Ty. I really barely know anything about Bre, to be honest with you. I know that she goes to cosmetology school. I know that he met her somewhere else in a different city in Wisconsin.
Mhm.
And that her mom is a hoarder or was a hoarder, or because I don't know if she's still here. I don't know if I know nothing about Bre. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yes, income based.
Right. But you don't know about the scam that she pulled here on
No.
TikTok?
No.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So there was a scam that she did.
Yes, there was. That's why she's not on camera anymore because she was recognized.
Oh, yeah.
He
See, I
got
don't know.
called it out.
She
Okay, yeah.
she scammed two big, huge creators. I'm not going to name them. Their supporters and them sent her money and packages for something that was supposed to happen 9 months after she started. And all of a sudden,
Just spill the fucking beans. I hate when you beat around the bush like that. Come on, girl.
all right, she told them that she was pregnant.
Huh?
And
Yeah.
they sent her
Really?
cash. Yes, they sent her cash. Her supporters sent her packages. Every package that was sent to them was returned for the cash. And then
Wow.
when it was supposed to be time to give
No,
birth,
she didn't trap him. He was part of the scam
Wow.
too. He was in on it.
yep, when it was time to give birth, the baby they said was stillborn, too small to be buried, and
What?
yep.
Oh my God.
And what he's saying about the blind man is total and complete BS.
She doesn't really like going live.
Absolutely BS. He stayed in the basement when he left. There were maggots in dishes and takeout containers. He didn't clean. He was mean to the gentleman. You know, I don't have everything like right in front of me right now, but long story short, he did not pay them rent. He stayed there rent free, never cleaned up after himself. So
Wow.
he's lying. He's
So-
taking advantage and playing the oh poor woe is me game and playing these people for money.
Okay. So when I was on the live with everybody, were you on the last live that I was on with everybody here?
But
We all were. I mean, I was the host.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, were you specifically?
Yes, I was the host. Yes,
Oh, okay. How come you didn't tell me this stuff then?
because I found out that night afterwards.
Okay, look,
Oh,
just,
okay.
you might not know this about these kind of people on here, but once you get under these people's skin on here, they'll dig and dig and dig. They'll find everything out, including your fucking blood type.
I might read it.
They will not stop. Like, he don't understand this, but they will not
Oh
stop.
no, I get it,
They
and
will
I totally
literally
understand
find
it.
every little thing that he's ever done, and they will air it out. Everything.
Fred and Wilma, I'm not acting. First off, I'm going off of. You have to understand. This is my firstborn child. Okay, my firstborn child, and I stuck up for him. I was his only person that ever stuck up for him in his whole entire life. Okay, so I need you to understand that also. And I'm not acting dumb or blind to anything. I was going off of what my son and her has shared with me as far as the blind man and her meeting him at a church, and then they move in with him, and then the police were called, and then like just so many different things, but it had nothing to do with we told you. Yeah, and remember me also stating that night that I drank and I was drinking, so therefore I won't remember a lot of things, to be honest with you.
You know what he
But
said? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, please be
But
respectful.
I
Mother.
feel that Fred and Wilma is trying to come after me as if what? That I knew? I didn't know.
they think
That's
it's
why I
that
called
you-
Gabby
But
and
you,
I snapped. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was going to say that night there was a lot of information that you were given and a lot of things that you were agreeable to. But yet you're still in the lives and you're still defending, which I understand he's your son. I get that.
I'm
But at
defending
some
to an
point you have
extent.
to stop enabling them, ma'am.
out and about somewhere where I'm sitting.
Yeah, I get that and I understand that. But what I'm saying though is, oh my goodness. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it whatsoever, to be honest with you. But there's only so much a mother can do. Correct. There is only so much a mother can do. But for people to, I mean, me being in his live doesn't change anything, because if that's the case, then you're in his live, you're screen recording him, so you're enabling him too. I mean, in all
No.
reality.
No, I'm not.
Okay, me
No,
neither.
absolutely
Me
not
neither.
enabling him.
Me neither. Because if I
You-
was, he would be here.
Do you know
Okay.
he threw you under the bus that night? He said that you were lying, that you were drunk, and everything that you said was a lie. Do you know he said that? I have that on record.
No, but I could care less about what he says about that statement. I mean, it is
Okay.
what it is. He has a lot of hurt inside of him that obviously he hasn't let out, and he takes it out on other people. But
Am I like you guys?
Okay. I just wanted to, he kind of threw you under the bus, and it wasn't very nice.
okay, well, I thank you for letting me know that. But it's still on the other side is he's still my child. I mean,
Well, I mean, I get
I
that.
won't.
He does realize that one day he's going to run into somebody that he's going to open his mouth up to, and they're going to
Yeah,
put lumps all upside his head, right?
and
He
that
just
will
ain't
be
came
on him.
across the right one yet.
Right, and that will be on him. That's something that I can't run and control to do. I mean, I can't do any of that, just like I can't control his mouth of how he reacts to a lot of people. He makes a lot of statements that I don't agree with, which is him stating, oh, he's humble, he's this, he's not humble as a person, as an individual. Um, but I just feel that, like, it's hard to sit there as a mother and watch everybody basically, I guess, bash him and not really know him in real life, I guess. And yes, free spirit karma is a real reality. It's a real
I
thing.
hate to tell you, but from the way he acts on his lives, I wouldn't want to know him as a person. He is nobody I would associate with as a person. And I mean,
Right.
I know I'm sorry that's your son,
No,
but
I agree. I agree with you 100%. And like I told you that night that I was in the box with all you guys after the incident, is that this is one reason why he does not live with me. Okay? To me, my son is a liability. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say, that I'm a shitty mom, that I'm this or I'm that, but he is a liability. So therefore, he is not here. Okay? He's a liability.
Oh my gosh.
So let me ask you a question. Your son, you're saying, is a liability, right? And you have other
Correct.
children in the house, correct?
Correct. He is a liability. That's why he is not here, because I have other children in this
Okay.
household.
Okay, so being involved with him, even if it's just a little bit, and supporting him because of his autism and all of those things. What if there comes a point where you get jeopardized and wind up losing your home and all of your things because of an action that he did?
That's why he's not here, because an incident did happen and he's not here for that specific reason.
But things can still happen now too. That's my point.
Oh, well, I mean, if somebody wants to try to do whatever they're gonna do, then you go ahead and try. But I would be damned if any of my other children suffer because I sat on his social media. I mean,
I'm saying put your energy into those other kids.
oh, but I
That's
do.
my point.
But
No,
I
and I'm
do.
not saying you don't. I'm just saying put your energy there, and you're going to have to kind of just wipe your hands. I'm not saying wipe your hands. Your child is your child.
But
But
I
you're
already
going to
did
have
wipe
to
my
walk
hands.
away.
Is the thing. And I did walk away to an extent. That's why he's not here, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. I still have that little bit of a mother in me, to say, okay, I gave birth to this young man, and raised him to the extent to where now I pushed him out to the world for
I
him
don't
to
think that's
deal
what
with
she's
the world
saying,
himself.
Nate. She's saying she does love him from afar. He's still her son. I get it. I get it. It ain't like he's an addict. It ain't
Well,
like
I
he's
stopped a
bothering her
lot of things. And when I
for
say I
any of
stopped a
that.
lot of things, I did. And he hasn't been at my household. He hasn't been here physically at my house for over a year and a half.
And
I don't
I mean,
even remember the
honestly,
last time that I seen him face to face, to be honest with you.
you don't owe any of us an explanation. Not no
Fred and
nobody.
Wilma, he took me off of being a mod, and then he put me back on when he seen me come in his live. So him putting me back on as a mod, that's on him.
Removed yourself, though.
If you
Huh?
that you have to message people.
Can
As a mod.
can I
can't hear
ask
you.
you a question? Is he not allowed at your house or around your kids because of the charge that he got in 2022? That he
No,
just
because the charge that he got in 2022 was actually almost another grown man, which was his cousin, and he should have never been charged with it to begin with, because his cousin's about as just as crazy as he is. It just so happens that
He was underage.
correct, and that's it, because they both is crazy to begin with. But
That's just some creepy stuff.
he's not allowed in my house because I allowed him to come and stay at my house. While I was at work, I came back home. My daughter was upset, and I needed to understand why she was upset, because he or because she accused him of taking something, and I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, because I'm like, these are both my kids. Like, who's stealing what and who's doing what? Well, I had to take up for my daughter, because that is my daughter and she's underage. So I had to confront him about that situation. He got belligerent with me, which will not happen in my household. He can do that with other people on the outside, but he cannot do that with his mother. It doesn't work that way. And he was in my front yard acting a fool. He was everywhere acting a fool. And I made him leave and just get out. And from that day forward, because I don't know, he got into a physical altercation with my daughter, so therefore he had to go.
Hey, you don't owe us any explanation. You really don't.
I understand that, and I know that all this is being
Don't
screen
feel like
recorded
you
and
do
all
that.
that stuff too, which I could care less, because I did the best I could as a human, as a mother, as a battered woman, as all of this. Because I mean, if anybody got questions about why this and why that, then I mean, go seek the other parent, because
Can I ask you a question though? Like
yep.
seriously, why does he keep saying doctor's orders he can't work?
I don't know, because I don't even know where I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was something that they sat there and they thought about together. I don't know, because that's not nothing that I've ever told him.
Because I mean, I'm 100% honest with you. I'm 100% disabled myself, and I've never had a doctor look me in the face and say you can't work. Now I've had them tell me you can't do this and you can't do that, but nobody's ever sat there and told me you can't work. Like,
No, I've never heard a physical doctor say that to him. Absolutely not. But I do feel that he struggles with a lot of shit that does he need help with? Yes. But will he get it? I can't control that, because I am not his POS. I'm not nothing for him, so therefore I can't help him with anything. Once he took that right away from me, it went out the window. I have no right to anything that he has going on in his life. Yeah, okay, Fred and
nobody's
Wilma,
trying to bully
you're
anybody.
delusional. That is sickening. That is sickening as hell. That is sick.
Saying is Ty said that about us, that we fantasize about him. He wasn't saying that to you.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like, what?
Yeah, no.
But
He might be
But
coming over
no,
here.
I don't think anybody fantasizes over anybody. I feel that he literally does not, he's not in reality, okay? And that's just what it is.
Oh,
He's not in reality with the real world. He made this alter ego. He had to have made an alter ego as being, he takes everything from his childhood and he built this alter ego. That's just what I feel. I've been in the healthcare field for a lot of years and took care of mentally challenged people. I mean, shit, I was married to two. So I understand. Like I get it. He made it, and this is the trouble that he brought himself. I mean, I get it. If we went back to 1939 Depression era, everyone would work if they were lucky enough to find work. Yeah. But like I said, he has had a job before. He's had multiple jobs. And he couldn't hold it. So that's, I mean, I don't know what anybody else wants.
Yeah, Ruby.
And
I
I'm
mean,
not giving
I don't
excuses.
know what I would do if we had to go back to the 19th. I guess I would just sell dick. Like that's all I'd be about good for.
And Jules, I'm not giving him any excuse. I just said that he worked plenty of jobs, but he couldn't hold it because obviously, like I stated in my previous statement, he has a problem with authority. He has a problem with rules. He has a problem. He needs medical help.
Well, I mean, honestly, a lot
Wilma,
of
I'd
these
like to meet
beggars
you
on
one
here
day.
have that same problem.
Why doesn't he get medical help though?
Because he became this like spiritual person to where Okay, so here's the thing. Since everybody wants to be all up in everybody's business, because that's just what it's all going to boil down to, is I married a man who is not here no more. He's dead or he's deceased. He's whatever. Okay? He was schizophrenic. He was crazy. He helped me raise my children before I had my kids with him. So my two oldest kids. And Ty was already effed up in the head. Okay? He was already troubled at the age of 4. So it didn't, put two troubled people together. And well, my husband didn't believe in vaccinations. My husband didn't believe in medical. My husband didn't believe in any of that type of stuff. He was a conspiracist and he didn't believe in any of that. So here we are, and Ty became spiritual after he passed away. He became this spiritual being to where he deals with crystals and he deals with one with the earth and all this other stuff. So therefore, this is where we're at.
Okay, but I mean that being I don't know, being
No,
spirit.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't have any
Yeah.
excuse for him. I
Uh,
don't have an excuse for why he is the way he is. I don't have an excuse for that.
Hey man, there's lots of people with mental disorders and stuff
Look, and then Bree
that
says,
don't get
but
treated.
you could have stepped up as his mom. Okay. Yep. Yep, I sure could have. I sure could have. Like,
Once
my
he's
thing,
over 18, there's nothing she can do. Literally, there's nothing she can do. Once
so
he
he's not
turned
autistic.
18,
No,
there's
he is
literally
autistic.
nothing he could do. She could do.
He's a high functioning, he is a high functioning autistic. That doesn't explain extreme. It does when you were raised by an extreme narcissist. It definitely does. I was the worker. I was the person who paid all the bills.
right.
Keywords high functioning. Right. Right.
High functioning autistic children are very smart, very
Right.
smart, and
Right. And I never said
like right. I
June
mean,
and the girlfriend
and
enable each other, sadly. Yes. But I don't want people to sit up here and judge me, which I could care less that they do. I mean, because I'm still going to wake up in the morning and breathe just fine and go to work just fine like a natural human being. But to sit up here and call me names and talk shit about me, you don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know anything like that, okay? Because I get up every day and I go to work every day and I support the children that I have left in my household. So,
okay, but as a mother, don't I mean my question? I would go to my son or my daughter, or and say like, enough is enough. Like you need to grow up. You need to get a job. Like this begging online is not the answer. Does he know that he can be
it doesn't
reported to
register.
SSI? He can lose his check. He can lose his food
Okay, well,
stamps.
that will be on him. It doesn't register up there with him. When you say these things, it doesn't register. I've
Okay.
repeated that a lot of times, so many years. It doesn't register. I don't know. As his mother, what have you said to him off this app about his behavior and actions? That it's unacceptable, that he needs to be humble, and he should be glad that there is people still out there that is willing to help him. Um, I mean, I've helped him try to get into homeless shelters, but he will not go by himself just as well as she will not go by herself. So therefore, you have this couple who has no children, they have nothing, okay, and no shelter is going to take them together. It just ain't going to work like that.
Right. So I think they would need to separate and until they
Right?
can
And
come
I've said
together
that
again.
multiple times.
Have you told him if
But
he goes into a shelter that he would get into a place faster?
Any of you guys know who the hell Jalal is?
He's one of their supporters. What is he
wait,
spamming?
where do you?
He's one of their supporters.
I don't know what they have going on, okay? I gave birth to him. I raised him to the age that he was. He felt that he wanted to be dependent on his own. He took my rights away from me of having control over his money, and he did that. He's gone. This is what it is, and here we are.
Okay. Because I know there's people on this app that will go as far. I'm not one of them. I can tell you
Does
that.
she really go to school? Yes, she does go to school because my daughter just graduated from that school.
Okay. There's people on this app that will take it to Social Security or take it to social services. Um, he's really not making good decisions, and my suggestion would be to tell him, like, buck up, pretty much.
Well, right. And I've told him so many times though, you know, these people that, you know, report you as being a scammer, they do a lot of things and they get down to the fucking, I said, so if you doing anything, you know, it's all gonna come out. It doesn't fucking matter. Like I said in the one live that we run, I follow scammers pages. Never in a day did I think that I would come up on a scammer's page and see that my son is on there. I mean, come on now. What parent would? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like,
Hey, we've had a girl figure out her brother was a scammer on a live with us before also, so don't feel bad.
well, right. Okay. So here's the thing, since, you know, you got people in here, stop condoning the beg. Okay, cool. So you don't see me in his live anymore, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You're still going to say the same fucking shit. So it doesn't matter because I'm his mother. So therefore you're still going to say the same stuff is my thing. He's grown and there's really nothing she can do. Exactly. I can't control any of that type of stuff. I can't.
No, Ty, enough about the apartment unit. I mean, enough. You need to buck up and you need to don't spam the chat with that shit. I'm telling you right now.
You can't say in one sentence, well, it could take up to a year for the apartment to call me back. To the very next second, say, oh, they're going to call us next month.
You're not gonna call us in January. Bruh, come on, bruh.
Yeah. And you know what? You keep asking, I'll keep covering you, and so will other awareness pages. 100%.
If you act like an ass, I'm just gonna drop you.
Hey, I don't care, bro. Hey, you're the one who's swearing, not me.
So Ty, why aren't you working? And I don't want to.
Because I can't work.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
you can.
Nope.
Yes,
No,
yes,
I can't.
you absolutely
No, I can't.
can. Why?
Nope.
Why?
No, I can't.
Why? Because
Nope.
you say so?
Nope.
Because you
Nope.
say so?
Nope. Nope.
No,
Because the
don't.
doctor says so.
Oh, really? Really? Okay. Well.
Yep.
Okay. I'm telling you that people on this app.
Because the
Don't speak over me.
because the doctor said so.
Because the doctor said so. Because the doctor said. That's all you say. That's all you.
I want to know. Okay. Here's the thing. A doctor told you so, but we both know that has to be bullshit because I don't even know the last time you've been to a doctor. But I'm just saying though, like whatever you guys have going on, you got to fix it. You have to.
Yep. And I'm waiting for the apartment to call us, and that's how we're gonna fix it.
I know, but you can't continue to sit here to keep saying that, son.
You
have to get it together.
Our platform,
I got a question.
And we have.
Why aren't you on any like medication for your illnesses or try to better yourself or I don't understand it.
Because it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I got a question for you, man. I got a question
For me?
No, for the young man there, Ty. My question is, as a man, are you proud of yourself, man? You are?
Wow.
Proud that I'm.
Are you
proud that
proud
I'm
of the
me.
way
I'm proud
you're
that I'm
representing
me.
yourself
I'm proud
and
that
your
I'm
mom?
me. I'm proud that I'm me.
That speaks volumes, man.
I'm proud. Yes. You should be proud you're you too. Are you proud you're you?
Do you understand the reflection that you have on your family as well?
Yes or no? Are you proud you're you? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yes or no?
Absolutely.
All right. Then you got your
Do you understand that there are repercussions
then your
and that your
logic-
family
your logic is the
is
same
also
thing that-
suffering from
your
your
logic is
actions?
the same
Does
as
that
what
make
I'm
you
saying,
proud?
then. Your logic is the same thing that I'm saying then.
You could talk
So
over me all
you're
you
not-
want to
you're
try
not
to
making a
avoid
point.
answering me.
You're
That
not
doesn't
making a
make
point.
that
You're
doesn't
not-
make your response any valid. Are you understand that you are a representation of your family?
Actually not.
You are.
No,
You are a representation of your
Their own
mother.
individual. Everyone is
You
their
are
own
a
individual.
representation of
Guess
your
what?
mother.
Sorry, but
You
you're
wanna know
not a grown
something? I
individual.
literally don't care.
If you cannot pay for
You-
your own lifestyle, you're not a grown man.
Yep, absolutely not. If you're dependent
Okay,
on
that's an
somebody else to
opinion.
take
That's
care
an
of you,
opinion.
you are not a
That's an
man.
opinion. That's an
You are
opinion.
not
That's
a
a
man
fact.
at all.
That's cool.
That's a fact,
I don't
buddy.
care. I don't care.
Ty, question.
I don't care. You can tie.
Listen, no,
tie
I
this.
wanted to ask you about Bre.
Right.
Oh, I'm not going to answer.
I
Okay.
feel bad for your mom,
I'm not-
man.
I'm not
Feel
answering
bad for your
nothing
mom.
about Bre.
want to talk to me, I can talk to him.
Why did y'all pull the pregnancy scam last year, Ty?
Nobody pulled no stupid bro. Nobody pulled no pregnancy.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
she's
happened,
never
bro.
said she's fucking pregnant. You fucking libtard,
you got
bro.
called out for it, bro.
Damn.
I'm sure he deserves it.
You.
He said, bro, nobody's ever.
Bro.
Yeah.
Very that is just, oh my God, right now.
Can I
Ty.
talk to Bre? Ty, can I talk to Bre, please?
Right now, and I.
How about you shut your fucking mouth?
Excuse me.
Wow.
That's how you talk to your mom,
I know
and you're
you're
claiming to be a man.
Nervous.
That's how you talk to your mother and claim to be a man. You should be absolutely ashamed of yourself.
Somebody need to take a bar soap to his ass and his mouth.
Oh my Lord! I'd put liquid. Man, my mom would have had me I'd have been across the neighborhood.
See, but here's my thing though. You see though, in the plus, in the other side though, is that Gabby is not innocent. She just also agreed to not having anything to do with this scam that you guys are talking about. Now, for him to this is just, well, it ain't. I shouldn't even be surprised because this is just how he talks. This is just how he is. This is just how I've dealt with the situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is just
one more shot.
This is how I am to ignorant people. This is how I am towards ignorant.
You gotta go.
No, this is how I am towards
Let
ignorant.
her talk, Ty. Let
yeah,
Bre talk.
I'll let her talk.
See, I'm not gonna put up with somebody talking to their mom like that.
He won't even let her talk.
Yep, not gonna happen.
He's a control freak.
For real.
Yep, let him chat in the chat.
I pray for her safety.
I'm sorry for you, Mom.
That's stressful.
I'm sorry for you, Mom. You don't deserve that. As a parent, I don't have no words for you.
Nah, Lori, he ain't overwhelmed and defensive. He got called out on some bullshit and got defensive.
Right.
Yep.
Somebody made him talk. Like, this is an adult forum in here. We act like adults and we have adult conversations. We don't scream, yell, call people names. We're trying to hear his side. He doesn't let anybody get a word in edgewise.
Yep.
So no, nobody made him act like that. He's acting like that all on his own. And there's no excuse for it.
No, he's just mad.
That
He's
once
just
you get
mad
the
that my
apartment, you're not
call
coming
him
back anymore.
How old is he?
He's mad that he got called out.
25, 90. He was born in 99.
He's
He's
25.
mad that we can have an open discussion and open dialogue about the bullshit.
Yes,
that they've
we all
done.
know. Okay, so
without him
anybody
being
that's
able to-
coming in here to try to think that you're putting me on spot that I was in live with him, everybody here already knows that.
We already
okay?
know. Right. We already know she was in the live, but that's a moot point.
Let's see.
I just want to say that no matter what, keep your head held high, and you know what? At some point, Lord willing, that he gets his life together and he understands what his responsibilities are. So it's hard. I can imagine.
Right. It just sucks though because I wasn't the only one that made this individual. Okay,
Of course.
so it's like
He's got his own free will. You know, some of the things that he's done and said, there's no reason that anybody should be held accountable other than himself.
And Ty, don't go over to
I
your
just-
live saying they wouldn't let me up. They wouldn't let me up. You don't know how to act.
Flagged for bullying all time.
Multiple chances, even the other night.
I
Exactly.
gotta drop
Mom,
down.
you
I'll
know-
be back.
It's all on my YouTube.
For Ty's mom, same question Dave asked Ty. Like, you're a representation of him. Is that not... That'd be heartbreaking for me as a mother. Like, that would be enough for me to say, okay, you know what? You're on your own, kid. I can't help you because you're not going to represent me like that.
Did that make you feel big and strong reporting me like that, Ty?
yeah, no,
Aw.
I am. I mean,
Is that how you flexed your muscle?
Sometimes the best thing you can do is cut ties and cut off. You know, that's you have to let them learn the hard way. If that's the
And
way
my
they want to
last
go, you have to let them have that
string-
option.
Absolutely.
My last string, it has
Hey,
been
guys.
broken. I still had that little string that still carried on. Do you get what I'm saying? But I
Could I say
can't
something?
do
Of
that.
course.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to kind of explain why I was saying that. I'm not making excuses for anybody. I promise you that. But I am on the spectrum, and I'm not saying he's justified or any of that. I'm just explaining that he probably did feel overwhelmed even before coming in here, and he obviously has learned.
He knows manners when he's.
Are you
No,
saying that to
I
me?
understand. Hold on. Please, I'm sorry. I'm on the spectrum too, so it takes me a minute to kind of get my thought out. I apologize. I'm just saying that I get overwhelmed, and I had to learn that you can't snap at people and expect them to feel bad for you. You know, you have to learn how to be humble and compassionate about other people, and not expect them to make excuses for you. You know what I
Well, I
mean? And
mean,
I don't
you
think he's
also
learned
can't.
that.
You
I,
can't be a shitty person and
oh,
hide
I
behind the
agree. I
spectrum
agree,
because of it.
100%. I'm saying I don't think he's learned that. I'm not saying he's justified. I'm just saying I kind of think I understand why he's snapping at people. Not that it's okay. I think he needs a lot of help, a lot of guidance.
There's
I
He
a,
does,
wasn't
and
I
he
wasn't
does it.
taking up for him. I would just
there's a difference between being on the spectrum. I understand. I have a son who is on there by all
right.
means. That doesn't. There's still an issue of right and wrong.
Oh,
There's a right way
absolutely.
of doing things and a wrong way. And I don't care what level you are on the spectrum. Right and wrong is and treating your mother a specific
Right.
way.
I
There's
agree.
there's no
And
excuse for
that's
it.
why I was saying that I had to learn, because I was abused as a child, that I learned anger as a way
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I had
Uh,
to unlearn that. I had to learn how
I
to
want
be
to say, I
humble
want to
and
say something right quick. For all you people that's talking about SSI is going to find out about how much money he makes on this app next week and all of that. I hate to tell you, but I'm on SSDI, and if I want to make $1 million a fucking month, you can report me all you want to Social Security, and there's nothing they can do about it. I don't know if he's
That's
on SSI. I don't know if he's on SSDI. But I mean, y'all need to stop trying. What reporting him? What's that going to help? How's that going
All
to
you do
help
is bring him
anything?
back on here even more.
Right.
Like
one
our
thing for
goal
Lori.
is to get them off the app, not back on. And yes, that is very much true,
Yeah.
Teresa. I hate to tell you that, but I know a little bit about Social Security.
I want to say something to Lori too, and Ty, if you're still listening, Lori is humble, on the same spectrum as you, my friend. And look at her; she can conduct an adult conversation up here. Let that be an example of all the things that you can be, Ty.
thank you. Thank
They
you.
don't take. That's because you're on SSD on SSI, Ruby. On SSDI, I can have $1 million sitting in my fucking bank account, and there's nothing that Social Security can do about it. I promise you, my house is
Krista,
worth more
I
than
don't
two
want to hear what
thousand
you have to
dollars.
say
Yes,
because
I'm also on disability. So, you know, and
now
there
Break
you
are
me
need to
the
promise,
news on
guidelines.
Lori.
what kind of disability you're on as to how much you can have.
Right. Yes.
Okay, we're going left a little bit.
I don't
No,
need
I
to know
mean
you.
I'm
I'm
just
a
tired
nurse
of
too,
all
and I
these
took care
people
of
in the
mentally challenged
comments
people for
I,
13
sitting there
years.
like saying something
So I
about
don't
his
care what you have to
SSI.
say.
Like
yeah.
report him. If you're going to report him, I don't need to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. I mean, you're just going against the
Not going to
goal
help the situation. It's not going to do
at
anything
all.
It's going
for
to
the
make him come
situation.
on here and beg more.
I agree with
That's
that.
what the
I
only thing that
agree.
would happen.
I don't think you should mess with him in real life, mess with his money and stuff.
You just need to continue to make aware to anybody on this app
Yes.
willing
I
to.
get more. I hate to tell you this. You can look up whatever the fuck you want.
Oh my
I get
God,
more than
Sam!
$1,500 a month in Social Security. I know what I get. Like these people are.
Are the kids here?
Who cares, Sam? Calm down.
Probably not.
Thank you, Lori, for coming and speaking.
Which
And
one of you assholes muted me?
Okay, I'm gonna drop. I'm very uncomfortable.
Not me.
All right,
Thank you guys for listening.
have a good one.
Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Is everybody
I don't
okay?
know, but I just want everybody to know that I said that I don't have no proof of no doctor stating that he can't work. I just shared my experience of when he did have jobs of what happened. And yes, I do know there is people that are on lower levels that do work and they do this and they do that because I was a nurse for 13 years. So, therefore, I understand that. I get that. My problem is, though, why he thinks maybe in his head that he can't hold a job is because maybe other people have told him and built it up into his brain, or he built this thing in his brain that he can't work because he can't deal with authority and he can't deal with whatever. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I never said that he couldn't work. I never said, oh, I'm not saying any of that type of stuff.
Number one, Mom, where were you a nurse at for 13 years?
Where was I a nurse at? That's none of your business, but I was a
Yeah.
nurse.
Okay.
Okay.
A lot of mods already have caught on to that. You have not been a nurse.
You are a liar. Yes, I have.
Number
I have all my
two.
certificates and everything and licenses. So, Krista, you can go suck a fat one. Are you
Hey,
kidding me?
what?
Don't ever
Excuse
tell
me.
me about something that you know about me.
Lord
We
Jesus.
we will be respectful.
I am being respectful.
No, I know you are. I know you
Yeah,
are.
thank you.
I know you are. Number one, Mom, please be respectful and don't do that. Don't do that. You can have a conversation calmly.
I'm trying to, honey.
No, I know you are. I know you are.
Maybe
And
I
I'm
should call
being
back another
calm, but
time.
I don't want anybody to tell me that I wasn't something
I
that I
have a
was.
question.
Okay.
So let her talk, number one, Mom.
Okay,
Let her
she can
talk.
talk. Go ahead.
Krista, how do you know that she's not a nurse?
So two of his son's mods have looked into it. She was in the live not too long ago saying that he has this disability, so and so, right? Correct? And she goes to her son's live, backs him up, but then comes in other people's lives saying shit about her son. I don't get it. How do you go to your son's live, back him up, and then come other people's live and just talk shit on them? That's not a mother. That's not a mom. And I'll mute on that.
So that's what you came over here to do, was bash me? We already said that I was in his live, love, okay? And I am his mother, so I already stated. Until further due notice, I will back my son up, which I already stated that, but now there's more lies and more lies coming out. But don't ever, ever come and try to discredit my character as a human being and a mother. And I was a CNA for 13
That's
years.
not a nurse.
It took a toll. It doesn't
CNA
matter.
is
Mute
not a
yourself.
nurse,
I let you
sweetheart.
talk. I let you talk, young
All right, go ahead.
lady.
Talk, honey. Talk.
Anyway, I was a CNA for 13 years, and I'm not going to tell you where I was a CNA at for what. That's none of your business. My qualifications, I have licenses.
I will say
Okay.
that there's a big difference between being a CNA
Thank you.
Okay,
and
I
RN.
understand that too. Nope,
And
I do.
it's
I get
probably
that. You're
about
right.
$20 an hour.
You're right, but
Not
guess
more
what?
than
I
that.
still took care of mentally challenged people for 13 years.
So,
So when you have somebody come
certified
and tell
nursing
you,
assistants is different
it
from
doesn't matter.
a nursing assistant. We make way more
Right,
money
but
than
nurse is
CNAs,
still
and
in
no
that, right?
discredit towards
Nurse
you,
is still
baby.
in that? Oh,
But let's
okay.
not tell people you were a nurse though. There's a difference
I
between
mean,
it,
honestly,
sweetheart.
that's like a nurse saying that she's a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, my bad, Puckett, my bad. But I will not sit here and have somebody call and tell me that I'm a liar about anything because you have proof of nothing. You can't sit
You
here and
are a
call me a
liar.
liar.
I just called you out. You were a liar about a nurse. You're not a nurse. You're a
Certified
CNA.
nursing assistant. It doesn't
Supposedly.
matter. Nurse is in that name, baby. Read it. It doesn't
Honey,
matter.
nurse and a
Okay.
CNA
So
is
we
different.
okay. We
And
just
I'm gonna
figured that out. Okay. Yep. We just figured it out. I didn't lie. I'm just not a nurse. Okay, but I was CNA. It doesn't matter. Now move
Well, I
on.
agree.
Next
I
subject.
agree. Nurses do a lot more than doctors do, but I just
Okay,
know
they
when I'm
do.
in an operating room getting operated on, it's not a nurse doing the cutting, and it's not a
Okay, I
CNA that's
understand
giving me
that.
my
That's not what I'm
medicine.
saying. We are going back to taking care. She in the comments was saying something about taking care of. I ain't never taken care of mentally challenged people. This and that. I ain't no nurse. I ain't this. I ain't that. But have. Okay, I have, and
Why
yes,
she
you
did
guys are
whatever
right.
he did.
I'm not denying that.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Jesus.
Let's get back on track. I don't think that her being a nurse or not a nurse has any substance to this.
Right.
And honestly,
Take care of your son.
Listen, I
Backwoods,
do
you
when
take care
someone
of yours.
lies on something, and I
Okay,
won't. A
we just
CNA
got that
is
out.
totally different than a nurse.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I admitted that. Okay, taking accountability. Do you know how
Okay.
to? All right. Thank you.
it
Next.
is irrelevant. For those saying go take care of your son, he is a grown ass man. I don't think that she needs to go take care of anybody. She's having a civil conversation with us, point blank,
What else
period.
is not true? What else is not true is that she stated that she did history on me, research on me, and that I've never been in any type of nursing field. Okay? So there's what that is.
Okay. Have you allowed your son to use your other son to use your page?
And you said it just now on the live. That's why
Wait a minute.
people
I'm not
called
talking
you
to you. I'm
out.
talking to
Somebody on.
I'm talking to the young lady that's talking, Krista. Thank you. What now?
There was a comment there was a mention in the comments. Did you allow your other son to use your page and ask for gifts?
Other son? I only have one son that's alive. Other son. I don't have any other sons. Ty is the only one that's alive. My 6-month-old was unalive by somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any other sons. I have all daughters besides Ty.
Okay. Just somebody saying that there was a post on your page 2 days ago. Just asking. But
yeah, no. I mean, you can go look at all my posts. I don't have.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe a daughter. I don't. But
yeah, no.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry about your son.
Yes, I'm sorry. Also,
it's all good.
Yo,
imagine lying on your own son. All right, go back to his live.
Why? Yeah. What? There's no. Why would she? Okay. Is that Ty and Bre?
I honestly don't think she's lied about anything that has to do with him personally.
I don't either.
And personally, I do not feel that way. I don't think that she would just make something up on Ty just to make him look bad or anything. She totally isn't giving me that kind of vibe.
Right.
I mean, everybody here knows if I see some bullshit, I'll call it out.
Well, they're requesting a box. They're in the room.
Who's that?
Bre and Ty.
Sorry.
If we let you guys up, you will behave or we will drop you again instantly and we will go and block you this time.
I'm a scam? No, baby. Not a scam at all. What do I need to scam for?
Thank you, Jillian.
All
right, let Bre talk.
Krista, do you have anything else to say?
I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it last. I'm going to say this very nicely. If you lie once about things, you're going to lie again, and you just lied about what you do for your living. And that's not okay.
No, I
didn't. I will drop. Yes,
no,
you
I
did.
didn't.
You were just
sound
called
like
out
you had a
for
few drinks, honey. No, I didn't. The fuck? Anyway.
All right, Ty, we're going to let you up. But like I said, this is your last chance, dude.
Hi, this is Gabby.
Hello.
So, I just want to say one thing. The thing you talked about, the pregnancy, I've only been pregnant once in 2021. I only told that to select mods.
Okay, because...
And the only reason I told them that is because they asked if I had any children. And for you guys to bring it up is very triggering to me. Because it took everything out of me because I had an abortion. That was against my will. That's all I need to say. Please just leave that out of your mouth.
Hey,
just stop spreading lies about people. You don't know what you're talking about.
We had people.
No, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you're talking about.
Hi. We want to talk to Gabby.
I don't know you.
I
you don't know what
you
you're talking about. I don't
can't
know
get
you.
to know
I
you
don't
if
know
you're
you.
going to talk
I
to
don't
me
know
like
you.
that.
I don't know you.
I
Well,
want to
why
talk
don't you
I
to
be
don't know
quiet
Bree.
and
you.
you can get to
I
know
don't
us?
know you.
Stop.
I want
I
to
don't
talk
know
to
you.
Bree.
I don't know
Okay,
you.
you
I don't
don't
know
know
any
us,
of
then
you.
why in the hell did you want to come up in our box then?
I only know my.
Oh, my word. That's so frustrating.
It is.
Yeah, like I just want to ask one question. I can't even get it.
I know. But I mean, is he like this with her all the time? Because that is concerning. He doesn't let that girl get a word in.
Right.
But I mean, I'm sorry. I think she's told more than a couple of months because it had to be more than that for it to get to us.
Right. And it wasn't a mod that told me about the scam. So
Definitely not Jacob. I don't know who you are. I'm
And
not.
yeah, I don't believe that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this of what I do know from what she has told me, which I guess it really ain't nobody's business, and she said don't talk about it. But this thing that she said that she just stated in the box has nothing to do with when she was with my son. First off, that is all from her past of when that happened. She did tell me about that incident, but it wasn't that it happened in 2021 because I think she knew my son then. I don't know, but it has nothing to do with my child. Okay, that situation has nothing to do with him. That's from her and her past of whatever she went through before she met him. So I don't know. Krista, you lie a lot too. You sound like you need to go take another shot because those slurring ass words that you were talking. But anyways, I digress. But and Ty and Gabby can say whatever they want to say about me. Why your son grew up this way? Why did my son grow up this way? Well, if we want to be typical, then it'd be like me sitting here blaming my mother for everything, right? So, I mean, I was drinking at the age of maybe 10. Okay. So, Krista, I'm not lying. Like, girl, get over yourself.
All right,
Like,
stop fighting in the chat, Krista.
yeah, we're not gonna fight in the chat. We're gonna.
but I mean, I take accountability for my own actions of after I turned the age of where's Ty's father in the same city as he is. And does he do anything? No, he would laugh at his son sitting at the corner. So I met him, since everybody wants to know my life story and everybody thinks that they know everything about me. I was 14 when I met his father. His father was 19 years old, had no business with a child. I gave birth to him at 15, married the man at 16 because I didn't have a mother that cared. She just wanted to get rid of me.
All right, we're gonna hold on.
Wolf, did you have something you wanted to add? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not
But
gonna.
I'm just saying though, but I'm not blaming my mother for why I am the way I am or why I was the way I was. It has nothing to do with my mom. It has to do with that I put myself in situations to where I am today, and I am actually very successful. If you guys knew everything that I went through in my life, I made it. I did. And unfortunately, my firstborn child obviously did not. So
Okay. So going, like I asked you this the other night, going from this point forward, how are you gonna encourage him to do better? Because he needs to do better.
the only way that I'm going to encourage him to do better is by not doing anything at all. And that's not going to make him get better anyway, but I'm just not going to do anything at all.
I think that would be
Because
it'd be hard, but you know.
Well, right. But I think regardless of anything there's nothing that I can do for him. I've already came to those terms in life that I can't physically do anything for him. Yes, I can help him pay his cell phone bill. Okay, cool. But, right, Fred and Wilma, I just said that I will not do it. Right. You will not see me in his lives anymore.
I mean, honestly, it's her son, y'all. Y'all can't tell her what she should or shouldn't. Like, we're not in that position. Like, I mean, honestly,
why isn't he living with his mother? You just seen why he doesn't live with me. His representation up here That's why he doesn't live with me. Okay.
But Brooklyn in the chat, number one mom, she made a good point. She said, after you're an adult, it's your responsibility for your own life, no one else. And that's very true.
Like all
And I
these
agree.
people, all
He's
these
gonna-
people attacking her and stuff like it's uncalled for.
I agree with her.
And all the stuff about people sitting there saying, you know, about the SSI thing and all that's uncalled for. It's not helping anything.
No.
Like, if that's the kind of shit y'all really want to do, please unfollow me and go back to the other side over there where they say that kind of shit. Because we don't want that over here. We don't call for that over here. We don't ask people to do that over here. That's not something we stand for over here. Me or no one in any of these fucking boxes stand for any of that shit over here. Like I said, if you want to say that kind of stuff and do that kind of thing, please unfollow me. And I can't speak for everybody else here, but please unfollow me and go back over there where they do put up with that kind of nonsense.
And someone said down there, that's his mom regardless. Absolutely. Absolutely. And ma'am, if you want to go in his life, go for it. We're just saying about that, you know, helping them raise money and meeting people and like do whatever you want, but people need to stop.
No,
I know,
but I'm through. And
people
I don't know, it's just messed up.
Yeah. But people need to stop bashing her. Like, he's a grown ass man. It's not on her anymore.
The one that makes this choice on the daily to do what he's doing. She has no control over his choices today.
Yes, you can be there for him and not enable him. I totally agree.
Right.
Yeah, and tough love is hard for a mom, but I think he just needs a good dose of it. And he needs to buck up. He needs to realize, I don't know. I've said it so many times. He needs to work. He needs to
like I said, he's grown, but he's not a man. One of the main things he needs to do is go get the proper mental health that he needs. That would be where he needs to start.
100%.
And I think if he did that, if he got the mental help that he needed, I think a lot of the other shit would fall in line, like him wanting to do better, him wanting to get a job, him wanting to take care of himself, him wanting to take care of his girl. I think all of that shit would fall in line if he went and got the mental help that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And you know what? I mean, look at Lori. Lori, I'm not calling you out, but look at Lori that came up in the box. I mean, she is a perfect role model for Ty. Like, these are all the things he can be. And I think, we have to, he's difficult, he is, but we have to keep telling him what he can do. It can't is burnt into his mind. He needs can. We got to take that T off.
Yeah.
I agree. They both can work.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
He's physically been out of my house since he was 18, but then I let him come stay here for, I don't know, it had to been a month, and that's when the incident happened with him and my daughter.
But I mean, honestly, how many freaking beggars have we seen on here that need to go get mental health and they don't do it? Like, they don't. I mean, take Devin. Devin's another perfectly good example. Devin could work. He's perfectly capable, able-bodied human being. He could actually work if he wanted, but he says he can't because of his mental health stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yet he never goes to a doctor for it. Beth, same thing. She's got all these problems. It all stems from mental health, and they don't want to get treated. They'd rather self-medicate.
Sissy girl, can he take care of himself? Well, my whole entire life of raising him, I thought that he couldn't, and maybe that takes a toll onto why he is the way he is. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. We're here now, But he turned the age of 18 years old. He didn't want to stay here no more, and there's nothing that I could do to control that, because you go back and get an assessment by the SSI, DI, whatever doctors, and either they assess you and say, no, you can't be your own payee, you can't do any of that stuff. Well, they gave him his payee rights back because of whatever he told them. I don't know.
You actually have to go to a doctor and get a doctor to write a psychiatrist. This is what added because I had a payee. My ex-wife was my payee. And it was hell for me to get her off of being my payee because of the mental stuff. And I had to actually go to my psychiatrist and get my psychiatrist to write a letter saying that I was perfectly able to take care of myself. And he had to send it. I couldn't deliver it to Social Security. The doctor actually had to send it to Social Security for me to get off. So him saying that he can't work, a doctor had to deem him mentally stable and mentally competent. I know for a fact that a psychiatrist had to do that for him to get to be his own payee. I know that for a fact. And if they did that, then he should be able to work.
And see, I don't know. All I know is one day after the incident happened with my daughter, I got a phone call from a 1-800 number that was SSI, basically, asking me the security questions and stuff like that, and then asked me questions about, like, me being his payee, this and that. And then they revoked me being his payee, and he began collecting his own check. And then, a couple years later, here we are, and I want to say like maybe a month ago or 2 months, 3 months, whatever the hell it was, I don't remember, but he asked if I could be his payee again. Well, I'm not doing it because I'm not going to be put in that predicament again of trying to help you and then you come after me type stuff. Yeah, I can't do that. The state of Wisconsin. Like, I can't deal with the back and forth stuff. I can't do it. I did it for 20 years with him. I can't. He has to figure it out on his own, and that's why I guess, is in the predicament. One reason why, because I can't do it. And now his father, I don't have an excuse for his father.
All I can say is he's grown. He's over his own money. He gets his check. He gets his government assistance, and he should be able to figure it out on his own. Like, period.
There you go. Yeah, he might have switched his payee instead of getting it completely cut off.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just know that I didn't have control over it anymore because
it's really easy to switch payees. It's much harder to get off of being having a payee completely.
Oh, okay.
And since he's asking you to be a payee again, then he might have just had it switched to somebody else.
I mean, if he asked
I don't know. Maybe it's Gabby. I have no idea. Then
obviously, he still has a payee.
Yeah, because I don't know. I just know that I'm not it anymore. So
all I know is it was hard as hell for me to get everybody. I didn't have to have a payee no more, and it was hard as hell.
I deal with it because my sister has to have a payee on her check. So
I would just love
have it switched a couple of times because our mother died, and then so on and so forth. But he really needs like a good, solid mentor in his life that can show him that he can do things and that he can get help that will help him,
I would just love to have a conversation with Bre. I really would.
There you go, Mouth of War. You could be his big sister.
I don't have the patience.
There is, but when a person denies, like, help from doctors and stuff like that, there's nothing. I mean,
Jalal, I honestly believe that if he got that apartment right now, they would be out. I guarantee you, they would probably lose that apartment within a year.
Oh, yeah. I would even say 6 months.
I would say 30 days. How are we going to pay rent once we get in there?
Well,
how are we going to pay rent next month?
Okay, legitimately, the apartment that he's talking about, though, is 30% of his income. So technically, I mean, if that's all he had to pay.
Just because it's 30%. Okay, we watch a lady on here who gets evicted all the time because she's on a rent-based because
she obviously is mentally unstable. Sorry, not talking to you, Puckett. I was talking to the comments real quick. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
She loses her apartments all the time. We know another one that's lost it when they were in income-based housing because they didn't pay their rent like they're supposed to. I mean, if you're
Well,
not
see, he's never
capable of
had his
paying your
own
bills
apartment
now,
ever.
But
Okay.
he's gotten evicted. He has an eviction on his record from July. Him and
Wait,
Gabby.
what? Oh,
Him.
yeah, that's from with the blind dude. But yes, but he's never had physically. Okay, so here's my defense on that one. He's never physically had his own place ever in his life. He always stayed with somebody. And then Gabby, she talks like a baby because she also obviously her mother didn't care to ever get her checked out growing up, and she needs a check. But anyway, yeah, that's just what it is. He's never had like his own physical like apartment, never just like his own physical place where he can call home because he always stayed with somebody else, and then obviously his own actions
that's
got
my
him
point. Like he
kicked
don't
out.
know how to
Well,
pay.
no, I get that.
He
I
don't know how
get
to pay
that.
bills or manage money or anything. Like right now,
Correct.
he's like, we get food stamps, but we don't get enough to feed two people. Well, you know what? Your food stamps are supposed to feed one person.
And Lily, I'm not trying to diagnose her, but I mean, like I
I
said, I
mean,
took care of mentally challenged people. My like, come on now. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
But
if he doesn't have, if there's poor spending
yes,
habits
Bree, there you go. Bree
or
needs help. Also, there you go.
if there's poor spending habits or a substance abuse issue going on,
Correct.
and there's not, being able to handle finances, especially if it's his first time out,
Correct.
is it's gonna be difficult, especially
Yep.
if he doesn't have any kind of health, mental
Okay.
health under his
Nobody
belt.
gon' go hack me. He is not on rugs. Okay, let's just get that out of the thing. He needs to be on Doctor Subscribe rugs, but no, he's not.
Yeah, I just
He's
said that
just
because,
him.
with asking for money on a daily basis, it's either very poor spending habits or
No, it
rugs.
is very
Why I
poor.
said either one.
Very poor because you know how much his food would cost that he eats. He doesn't eat normal food that we eat. Okay, he eats food like as if he has money in his pocket. He eats like all the organic stuff, all the stuff that doesn't have chemicals in it and all that type of stuff, and so that's where he's at with that. But I already spoke to him about that like years and years. I'm like, dude, because when I was his payee, wherever he was staying at, I would pay his rent for him. But then he's messaging me, days later, talking about he broke. But that wouldn't be my problem. We just keep going on, and he just would be broke. At least he had a roof over his head, type thing. But here we are. He didn't want me to be his payee no more and stuff like that. And yes, yeah, he was just eating that. But I'm just telling you though what I've witnessed through the years of him not living in my household, but I was still paying his rent somewhere else when he was living with somebody else, is what I was saying. I'm not saying that he doesn't have poor habits. He does, obviously. But rugs is not it. That's definitely not it. And I can guarantee that. I could put that on $1 million if I had it, to be honest with you.
He
But
needs to learn how to manage his money because
yeah.
this apartment he thinks is the answer to everything. And
No, and I see that
yeah,
because that's all that he all just keeps saying is
right.
oh, we're waiting for the phone call, we're waiting, but in the meantime, while you're waiting, what are you doing? I mean, and these are things that I've said to him myself. And do I get blocked? Yes. Do he not talk to me? Yes. But that's because I say these things to him, so it's kind of like a cycle, like he
Right.
get mad at me, block me, and then shortly later, guess what he's doing? He's calling mommy, or she is texting me, and they're asking and they're this. But it's a cycle.
Okay.
And it is what it is.
I don't know if you saw in the comments the nobody gonna hack me. She sent him money. He blocked her and then sent a request for more money.
Yeah, see, I don't know any of that type of stuff. Well, I apologize. Well, no, I don't apologize. I mean, I
No,
apologize.
yeah. I mean, I'm just,
Because
letting you know, like,
he did that on his own. Nobody
right.
came and told me any of this stuff, like, at all. Like, nobody.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what.
but $4 is $4. I mean, shit.
Yeah, but still, for like you said, $4 is $4, and
Yeah,
then to
it is.
block you, and he blocked you too, Tara. See, and that's what a
Tara,
lot.
Tara, do you got another account? I'm wondering if that's Tara that was his mod, Tara.
Yeah, a lot of beggars and scammers do that. They'll take the money, like the $400 that he got on the 14th that I put up the other night, and then he was begging for money on Tuesday. He blocked that person after that $400 was sent.
Lily, you don't even know what you're talking about because you're not making any sense. But anyway,
Amanda Bowden.
right? And when you guys showed me that, I was like, well, damn. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have an explanation for that or anything because
Someone
it's just
gave him, and
yeah,
he was
that's
on live a couple days later saying he needed money for the room. So even if he paid like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday $60, that's 180. Where did the other 200 go?
right.
I mean, y'all don't have the kind of hotels up there like down here. You can find hotels where it's like an extended stay.
No,
where
we
it's
do.
like $800 a month or something like $849 a month for everything.
No, we definitely do, right? But down here, where they're at, because like he's stated multiple times that they're not going anywhere because she's got to be close to her school or whatever. They're actually like $1,200 a month for the extended stays. They're about $1,200.
Well, I mean, that's still cheaper than where the hell he's staying.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
I said that's still cheaper than where he's staying at now.
Right, but he doesn't even get that in a check. He doesn't even get that in a check. Like
I
his
would rather
monthly
ask
check
for $400 a month than have to come on every day for $100.
No, you're right. You're right.
Or get a part-time job at a gas station.
Yeah, I mean, get a part-time job while she's at school. I mean, if he wants to be
you're right.
stuck up her ass all the time, I mean, she's got to go to school. He could go to work while she's at school.
See, but put a message in the chat for you, number one, Mom. You see that? Dave Doyle put a message in the chat for you. You see that?
Dave. I definitely. Yep. Nope. I replied to him. I said I will. I said thank you to him.
Okay.
But I don't know. A lot of things to me doesn't make sense and kind of feels like a waste of time. But this is just me, and I'm not trying to knock anybody. But she's going to school. She's whatever. But never mind. Let me not even fucking talk smack, because. But I'm just saying, like, she's going to school, and then in the end, what? I mean, I just really want to know if she's going to school for really an education, or she's going to school because it was paid for.
Right. Because the story is, if she doesn't go to school, the aunt won't help them anymore. So it seems like she's getting help from the aunt. I don't know if she's helping with bills. I can't, say that, obviously. I have no idea. But
yeah, I just heard that it came from, and I didn't even know that it came from the aunt. I heard it came from, grandmother.
Yeah,
she passed away and she got Gerber Life or something like that, and the Gerber Life paid for that. Because in the summertime, when they were homeless too, in the summertime, you wouldn't see them, or I wouldn't hear for them for, a couple weeks, whatever. But that was because something paid for that motel for a couple weeks. I don't know. Why didn't you work? Oh, I thought somebody was saying it. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't know. I just only know what they tell me.
Right.
I said, I don't even know Gabby. I just know her name is Gabriella. Like, that's all I know. I mean, I don't even know her last name.
Well, I'm not gonna. We don't dox here.
No, I'm just saying though. Like, I don't know
I know
her
what you mean.
like that.
Yeah.
My bad.
No.
But yeah, I just know that he went to Florida homeless because he wanted to fly free like a bird. Came back and she looks like she don't care. Anyways, came back and went to a city and met her. And then here we are. Because he met her in a homeless shelter. Does Ty get along with his stepdad? He don't got no stepdad. His stepdad was unalived.
I think they meant your fiance.
Oh, well, they don't. He don't talk. He don't talk to him.
Donna, hi Donna, welcome in. He says he doesn't work because he has a doctor's note, and the doctor says he can't work. That's his, and he does his music.
He hasn't signed up for next semester. Yeah, I don't know anything about. Oh wow, his mom is going through her own thing. He is a big boy. He is a big boy. And like I stated in multiple lives, I have 3 underage daughters that I take care of and I care for. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to risk that by bringing him into my household. It's not going to happen. I can't.
I don't think it, and don't take this the wrong way. I don't think he would be a good role model for them right now. Right now.
Oh, well, no, he wouldn't. Well, he just wouldn't be a good role model anyways. I mean, they know their brother. That's the sad part about it. But didn't his mom go on it? Yes, I did.
She did.
I did. Nobody. I definitely did.
And if he's, really good at this music thing and he wants to pursue it, he's gonna have to learn interpersonal skills, in order to
you're right.
make music or sell beats or whatever it is that he wants to do in that arena, because you can't go into that type of business and talk to the people the way he talks to people, because he will not go anywhere, with that type of attitude.
I agree with you. And it's just so crazy because he is very talented. It's just, he's got his own mental, whatever he got going on is what he got going on. But he's very talented. I mean, so talented that I went and bought him an iMac, like, for him to make his music. But I have it, for the simple fact is he's homeless, and I'm not going to,
give him.
You don't need him, like, pawning it or something
like
that.
So it's here with me until he can have a stable home.
Yeah, I think
he does need a male mentor, but what's sad though is the person that's supposed to be his male mentor stays in the same city as him but could care less for him. I mean, that was his abuser, so
I think Penny Fairy would make a great male mentor for him.
Yeah.
Maybe you could reach out to him, Penny.
I understand why people say money. I can't understand it either. I mean, I don't know.
If he doesn't get his anger and attitude under control,
which I wish
he's not going to be able to do much of anything,
Right, and I pray for that all the time, like as his mother, because what can I do? I really do pray for him because I just wish he could find other positive outlets for situations.
Mm-hmm. He's requesting to come up again.
Okay. Let me mute. I'm gonna mute.
Ty or Gabby, I don't know which one is coming up. Be respectful.
Ty, can I ask you a question? What's your long-term goal?
Say that one more time.
What is your long-term goal?
You said, what's my long-term goal?
Yeah, what's for your plan for life?
I don't know. Get our apartment building. Get our apartment. Not lose it. Make music. Yep. That's what.
You do know that we want better for you. We don't hate you.
You do.
We're not bullied. No.
That I really don't care what you want because you're a stranger. I don't. I don't know you. I don't know
You're
you.
breaking
You're
up.
a stranger. I don't care. I don't.
I'm a what?
You're a stranger. I don't know you. I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you an explanation. You're a random person with my picture up.
Yes, I do. I bring awareness to you and what you do. You scam people. You take advantage of people. You manipulate people. You tell them lies for money and you think you're entitled. You took $400 from somebody, blocked her on Saturday the 14th, and then Tuesday you're back on begging.
Show me the $400. Show me the $400.
Okay, hold on.
Exactly. You don't have it.
I don't? Okay, hold on. Hold, please.
Oh, he's saying we don't have the $400, like literally.
Does have it. So
Nope, that's not to my account. Show me my account. Where's my name?
Capsule.
Where's my
It's
name on that account?
capsule.
Where's my
It's
name?
right there.
Where's my
It's
name?
right there.
I don't see it on the screen.
Well,
Make it big
because-
screen. Make it big screen. No, make it no.
I'm gonna fucking drop you.
Can somebody make it big? Can I?
My fucking
No, I'm
cash
not.
app.
Can we make it big screen with every?
Here, make it big screen.
No, I am not. No, I am not.
Make it big screen. Make it big screen. Show me your name. Show me your name. Show me.
If you can't be respectful, just say drop them.
Yeah, beat me to it. I was working on it.
You can't do it with this many people in the boxes.
I didn't think so.
But you know everything. Just wait till you get to 10K and you're capped out on blocks. That's really gonna blow your mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's on my page. He can go and look on my page because I know Gabby's been reporting my.
The problem is, though, if he's not going to accept responsibility for his actions, it doesn't matter.
There we go. There it is.
That's the problem.
Did you guys turn the comments off?
Yeah.
we had his attention. Cass, can you turn it back on? I don't know how.
Yeah.
Where's
No, 'cause
my
I
name?
looked at a comment.
Where's my name?
Hey, if
Where's
you
my
can't be
name?
respectful,
No, put it on the big screen. Where's my name? Where's my name? Where's my name? You have no proof.
How many people do we have to drop to put it?
I'm dropping them. Don't let them back up here.
I'm not.
It doesn't matter what you do.
Stop doing that because that is just so disrespectful. Please stop doing that. These people are not out to get you. Just please stop doing that. Seriously.
It doesn't matter. It's he's not in the he doesn't have the mental ability at this point today to be able to talk constructively and to come to a resolution on this. There's nothing that can be said to him. He's just going to have to get humbled by life. No matter what awareness is said, no matter what mom does, no matter what anybody else says, it's not going to make a difference. Life is just going to have to humble him. And mom, you have to allow that to happen. You may have to allow his phone to get shut off. You may have to understand you may not talk to him for a couple of months or a year, whatever it may be. In the end, you're doing it for the right reason.
I'll drop down.
You can drop down and change the grid and show it. He's still going to deny it.
Right.
Yeah, it don't matter what you show.
It's not going to help. It's not going to make a difference.
He knows he got that money.
Yeah, he does.
Just like
if he
they
didn't
know
get the money, he wouldn't be in the room anymore.
Just like they know they ran that scam. They ran that scam on people. They know they did that. Like she's going to sit there and say it was triggering.
Broken Cran. He can't stay with me. Well, I mean, it's obvious if you see what's going on here. So there's your answer why he can't stay with me.
And that's completely understandable. 100%. You know what, mom? As hard as it may be, you cannot continue to let him guilt you or have his underlying issues be the reason why you feel like you have to be there. Because he's not at the point where he's willing to take what you have to offer him. And if you're
There's
not
my daughter.
It's as tough love is, and that's as hard as it is. It's tough love on mom and dad as well. But that's what you have to do.
Why does he
the
keep
reality
calling
of
me?
the situation
Fine,
is
stop calling me because I'm not going to listen to you freak out on me. So stop calling me, please.
the reality of the situation is that people are getting arrested on this app for doing this specific thing where they lie to the people about what they need money for and they spend it on the things that they don't spend it on what they're supposed to be spending it on. And that is a type of fraud that they can be arrested for, and people are getting arrested for it.
And if that's what ends up happening, then by all means, he's earned that. I've done a lot of bad things in my life. and I'm not proud of a lot of things, but I've also had to pay that debt back to society. And if that's what's required of him to get humbled, then that's what's required.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Can you let my daughter up here real quick?
Sure.
I can drop down if you want.
We
It's
should
the
have more
Inez.
boxes. You gotta change the grid back, though.
The Inez? Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Let me. I sent a request.
Okay, Inez, come in the box, baby.
Oh, where'd Cass go? Did she go to bed on us?
She might have. I don't know.
Inez,
2 hours.
hear me out real quick before you say anything, Inez. So there's a
Hello?
lot of proof. Can you hear me, honey?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a lot of proof out here that he gets, a well amount of money off of people on TikTok, and he also gets his check a month, but continues to come on here every day begging. And when I had questioned them the other day, Gabby hung up on me, and Ty took me off of being his mod because obviously he felt that I backstabbed him, whatever, and then got on there and told everybody that I was a drunk and that I'm lying and all this other stuff. So basically that's where we're at. So I don't want you to put your neck out there to do what I did in the beginning because I was sticking up for him. But
I mean, I don't even know what to say because I mean that's still my brother at the end of the day, and
correct. And
I
that's still my
care
son.
about him, and it's just
Ew.
I feel like if none of us have ever really been homeless, none of us can really understand how it is
I have.
and what's going on.
I have 100%, and I also have had a lot of things that I've done in my past that I know were wrong, and the people I've taken advantage of. But that doesn't make that okay. And I'm not saying that you are wrong for sticking up for your brother, but sometimes the best thing you can do for people that you love is to love them from a distance and let reality and life and the environment that they've created catch up to them. That's still love.
Right, exactly. So then why are y'all all on here talking shit and running and making this go?
It's not. So here's what you're not understanding.
End it, and it's just
Here's what you're not understanding. Then it's not talking
I actually
shit.
really don't give a fuck, but y'all have.
Well, then that's the problem.
You need
as
to
well,
be
then.
respectful, man.
See, that's part of the problem.
I'm
You know,
sorry. I'm sorry, number one, Mom.
You-
I'm sorry, but it's all gonna lead to, because in all reality, she wouldn't let him come stay with her either. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like we all know, but it's still her brother and it's still my son, but we still would never allow him to just come and
That's
live with
fine.
us.
We
You know what I mean?
understand. We understand where y'all are. Like I said, y'all are on one side of the fence, and we're on the other. We can agree to disagree. That's fine with us. But we're not going to stop as long as he's online, lying and begging.
Those kids are all just misfit. They're not disrespectful. Inez is not disrespectful, okay? Very
we're gonna call
intelligent,
him out.
educated young lady.
and I don't doubt that. But the point of this whole community that is involved with this situation now is bringing awareness. And unfortunately, he's gotten himself on the radar to where people are making awareness of him.
Homeless, but thinks others make sure he's not. I don't know, okay? I don't know what. Look, this generation is really fucked up. But anyways, I don't know. Okay, I'm just telling you off of what I know as their mother. Those are my two oldest children, and that's her brother. So you raised him poorly. No, my mother, if you want to be technical, my mother raised me poorly, and here we are, and I had a child. And yeah,
That's completely uncalled for, that comment. You make another comment like that, you'll be out of this live.
I'm sorry, I missed it. And I'm sitting here trying to read the comments.
I was responding to a comment.
I got it.
Thank you.
But I definitely did the best that I could as a mother. As a kid having a kid. Definitely did. And got married as a kid. Definitely did.
There is no procedure or no book written how to be a parent. We've all, as parents, have made mistakes and have done things wrong. That doesn't make it your responsibility for their actions and the things they do. You try to guide your children. And sometimes that guidance can still steer them. They still choose to go the wrong way. I was guided in several ways to do the right thing. And I knew what the right thing was and still made a choice to make wrong decisions. And that's where the consequences came in. So no matter how well or how bad you parented, that doesn't mean that these kids and these young kids don't know right from wrong, because they do.
Correct.
There's a whole world out there that's teaching him right now.
Yeah.
Whole world.
And the more attention he wants to draw to himself, the worse it's going to end up being for him. The truth of the matter is he should take a break off of this app, regardless of what he's utilizing it for. Right. Take a break. And you know what? If you are doing the right thing and he feels he's doing the right thing, then by all means, come back at another time and see if it helps him. But as of right now, he's not going to get what he's hoping for, especially now that he's had awareness made of him and people are going to continue to make awareness about him. It's not going to get any easier at this point for him. So he's going to be
mission accomplished. In the state of Wisconsin, he's not going to be able to join the military because he was legally deemed disabled. So therefore, it doesn't happen here.
It won't happen. It won't. And I'm in Wisconsin as well. Wisconsin is a tough state on people. It really is. But
military in general, that's not state by state.
Regardless, there's still avenues and options out here for him. He's got to have to want to go and be better than where he's at now.
Correct. And there's nothing obviously that any of us can.
Nope.
I mean.
Yep, I agree.
And I'm his mother, so there's nothing that.
Yep. All the people wanting to call Social Security and all that crap, that's not going to do anything for anybody. So at this point, his best option is to take a break. Take a break off this app and find another avenue to get his self taken care of. Whatever that avenue may be, this won't be it.
He's gonna learn if he gets this apartment and all that, he's going to learn that life isn't magical. You know, everything's not going to fall into place just because he has a place to live. You know, not everything doesn't get better when you get more.
Sorry, can I say something real quick? Before war, can I say somebody said, "Why are we only damning him?" Though Gabby is always on there crying.
Right.
And then somebody says, hopefully he doesn't go missing with his mom after this. What does that even mean?
I think what they mean, because I saw a comment before where they're concerned that you don't think that he would hurt you or come after you.
No, because he not. Look, I'm legally registered. Whether you're my blood or not.
Mama can handle herself, from what I can tell.
Whether you're my blood or not. Whether you're my blood or not.
World, she'll take you certified.
Out. Yeah, that'll never happen.
Yeah, no, we just want you to be safe. That's all.
Thank you.
I think that's comment wrong too.
No, he would not come here, especially because there's a man here too. That's never going to happen.
Did you have something you wanted to add, Butterfly?
Sorry, Butterfly. Go ahead.
Do you know you're in a box, Butterfly?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think they. Nope.
Yeah. Just to let you know, the night that we had that first live, he did get the $60 for the room, and he was on the next day begging for another $60.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an excuse for him.
And you don't need to, though. You don't need to. See, that's one thing that you got to understand. And then the awareness of what this community is doing isn't to put blame or to make excuses for any of it. It's simply to let everybody who is in these lives aware of the type of behaviors that they've exhibited and the things that they've done in the past and the behaviors that they've done to prevent it from continuing. And we've been saying this, I've been in this community for years. We've been saying it's going to take one time for one of these people to help and send money feeling bad for them, and somebody's not going to have the outcome in the end, and it's going to be on somebody else. It's what we're trying to prevent.
I agree with Backwoods. Ty is comfortable getting money handed to him now, yes, and I agree with that because he does not do good with change. So therefore, when he's in a predicament, whether it has to do with money or not, I'm just saying, is he does not do good with change whatsoever. So there you go. You know, he got comfortable because people started doing it. So now he's like, oh,
He's
Well,
expecting it.
somebody out there is
Yeah.
going to do it. So here we are. I don't care what anybody has to say, and here we are. He has seen how he can't make money at grandma's. Wait a minute. So Kimberlyn,
Hold
do
on,
you
hold on. They're
know?
talking about somebody completely different.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
okay.
talking about
I
different
was like,
people.
There's a whole nother conversation going down there.
okay, because I'm like, what?
Lynn, did
Yeah.
you have something you wanted to say? Do you even know you're in a box, Lynn?
Okay.
I don't think a lot of people. No, it's okay, Kimberlyn. Like, I was like, wait a minute, what? I was like, what about a grandma? I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
I was a little
yeah.
confused. It's okay, guys.
That's
Sorry.
the worst part of this is that these people come on here and start getting cash and they get addicted to the money.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So yeah, Matt moved back to the shelter because he's realized that he cannot make money at grandma's house.
No,
I think there's more to that.
I think there's a lot more to that.
Yes, there is. I can't really say what it is right now because it's still getting looked into than just that he can't make money. But anyway, so yeah, he chose, we'll just say it that way, to go back to grandma's. So, he is not stuck. He is at the library. He's just sitting in a different part of the library. If you've ever been in that library, you know that part of it's old and part of it's new. And he is sitting under the old part that hasn't been redone. So he blocked me when I tried to offer him a ride. I would get in his box just so people would not donate to him. But he blocked me because I offered to come give him a ride to the vet, and I even offered to pay for it. And I did that just to kind of prove to the people that were in the room that he was lying.
Yeah, can we? Because we're discussing Bre Ty right now, but I would be more than happy to hold a live on Matt.
No. I just wanted to apologize. I didn't know.
No, that's okay.
That's okay. Matt's the only one I've ever ran into on here, so I'm kind of just learning about some of these other people.
Right.
I'm very grateful for that, by the way. But yeah, I'll jump back down. I just want to apologize for that.
Yeah, but I'd be more than happy to. We can.
Sure.
If you want to message me, no, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Sorry, guys. It's two different people. Sorry about that.
Yeah, because I was confused for a minute.
Trying to get out of the box.
Oh, I gotcha.
Thank you.
But
no, Matt's another beggar, and
oh, okay,
on here, big time.
Well,
so.
I'm gonna, if it's okay with you guys, I'll stay. I want to stay here in the box, whether it changes or not, the subject. But I followed Just Stop already, and I don't know who else I followed.
Hey, Samantha.
But somebody, there was a couple comments. Wait, where did she go?
Hey, Becca.
Hey, Becca. Hey, Samantha.
Just Becca. I know you feel for me, but I don't want no sympathy. I mean, I guess it is what it is. And it is frustrating and it is hard. Okay, it's very hard because if he was my only child, then it'd be different because, hey, it'd be like, okay, cool. I just had one kid and now look at him and here we are. But, it's crazy because I tried and
it hurts me the way he spoke to you like that because, like, you only get one mom, and you never know what's going to happen the next day. And
you're right.
Like my mom,
and I've
she's
said
older,
that to him.
She's sick. Yeah,
I've said it to him so many times, like, because just me being on here is just one experience, right? So you got to understand when he has been in my presence and he has freaked out or he has whatever, I say my words to him and I stand up to him and I say this and I say that. And yes, maybe some things are hurtful, but some things need to be said and some things may hurt because it's the truth. So it needs to be said, and, he'd make comments of like, oh, well, good for you. You were a mother. You had a kid and you're basically, you know what I mean? Like throwing it out like, okay, you had a kid. Cool. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. That's his attitude is he don't care. He don't care about any of that type of stuff. He doesn't care what anybody has to say, but deep down inside he really does care. It's just, he's got this alter ego that he built up that is just disgusting. And it's disgusting like previous relationships. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's seen other men act like that, so therefore here he is too, thinking that it's cute, and it's not. It's not okay. Not okay whatsoever. And the man that I'm with now doesn't talk with my son. He don't talk with him because, not because, well, one reason might be because he acts the way he does, but because he don't associate himself with somebody that could be so disrespectful to somebody that brought them in this world. So it's kind of like, for what? I don't have anything to really say to you. I mean, and I gave them that opportunity to come and stay in the camper. I really did. And I begged him because I didn't know any of this type of stuff that you guys are telling me now. But I was like, you know what? Oh, I'm going to tough it out. And I'm going to say, okay, let me ask my man if they can come and stay in this camper. Yes, they got to fix it. Yes, they need to get heat. But Ty already knew that it wasn't going to be a good situation because he already knew that he was going to act the way that he does now. So therefore, he knows that I wasn't going to go for it. So therefore, he continued to come on TikTok and beg.
Right.
So therefore,
I know the other day he was talking about the camper, and it doesn't have any insulation.
I didn't hear it. I guess I wasn't. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I have it. I have it all. It was, it doesn't have any insulation. It was just excuse after excuse. And it doesn't have heat, and it doesn't have insulation, and it's all windows, and the cold will come through. It's going to be just as cold.
It does have insulation. It just don't got no damn heat.
Yeah, exactly. It was just.
I don't know where Bree's mom is. I don't know nothing about, I don't know anything about Bree. I don't know where her mom is or her family, period. I don't even know where she originally is from. I don't know anything. I just know Bree as Bree. That's it. Or Gabby as Gabby, but you know what I mean. I don't know. She just, she told me terrible stories about her mom, which I think we all could sit here. Well, not all, but some could sit here and tell terrible stories about their mother and their childhood. But I don't know anything about her. Nothing. Nothing at all. Exactly. So I guess if anybody else figures it out, let me know, because I know nothing. I don't know where she's from. I don't know nothing.
Do you know how long they've been together?
Okay, so he went to Florida in, hold on, it's 2024. He went to Florida in 2022. So I'm thinking that's when he met her when he came back. So whatever happened prior to that, I don't know.
So about 2 years?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So wherever, I know as a mama and a grandma myself, that breaks your heart. It does, because I know nothing about, he met her at a shelter. Yeah, he did. He met her at a shelter when he came back from Florida because I wouldn't let him come and live here. So he had to go to a shelter, and that's where he met her. And then all of a sudden they were a couple, and there they are. I don't know.
I think it's the fact that he says she has no family, and he uses his past trauma, which we all have trauma, but he uses it as a crutch to continue to, manipulate people. Tell stories, make them feel bad, and
manipulate people, definitely. Which I agree with.
That's really common on here too with a lot of them.
Yeah,
because we all have trauma. It's how we deal with it. It's how we process it that matters.
And when I first met her here at my house, I don't know. I think it was like somebody's birthday or graduation party. I don't remember, here at my house, and met her. Asked her questions of what a mom would ask. You know what I mean? First meeting a girl or a boy, whatever, young man. And that's when she told me basically, about her mother, and that nobody cared for her as a child, that she was an orphan, which I haven't heard that word in forever, but she knew the word. And I don't know, just that she went through a lot of abuse and trauma. So, and I think that sometimes when she goes and she speaks, as you know, we hear in the live, and she's speaking like a child. You know what I mean? Like the Gabby is speaking like a, I don't know what she's speaking like, but you get what I'm saying. Like she she has that inner child that I think that she's still stuck to. Like I just think that, yeah, like a baby. Yep. Like a baby. And there's I've read people's comments prior to all this like scamming page and awareness stuff. Is, you know, people be like, why is Gabby talking like that? His mom, I am his mom. We all know that I was in his live. Okay? Bye. Anyway, but I think that they're two, they like have a trauma bond. They're together because they're just like sharing this their experiences, or however you call it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when you find somebody that is hurt and down, and you're already hurt and down, but then you're like, oh, okay, cool, well, let's get together, and here we are, and fuck it, you're homeless, I'm homeless, let's go. That was not rude. How was it rude? I wasn't rude. What do you mean?
Well, I think
I'm just
Tiffany,
saying.
she just came in, so she, you know, she didn't know what was said before.
Oh, well,
Even,
no, I just
you know,
commented to her, though, because she said that, oh, well, mom was in there. We already know that I was in there live. Everybody knows that.
right.
Yes, trauma bond. They were trauma bonding, and here they are because they figure out they got something in common.
Right. Like the Tiffany comment, like I said, she just had come in the room, so she didn't know that we already discussed it. That knowing that you were in the live.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, my bad. I apologize, but I'm just saying though. Like I think that's where this all comes to play at is he came back from Florida and knew, oh yes, I was in there live hyping them up, but came back from Florida and met her in a nearby city at a homeless shelter, because in this nearby city, I guess maybe they do have a homeless shelter for single people or something. I don't know, but
they do. He said that there is a homeless shelter that he can go in, but he's not on medications and he won't follow the faith. And she won't go into the female one because she won't leave him. But I mean, I don't know. I've been homeless before. I've been in a shelter.
Who has it all on their Facebook? Wander to Facebook as she has all the dates on it. Must be talking about Gabby because they don't want help. You're right. Yeah, that out. They have to know it's no sustainable begging online.
Yeah.
I don't know what their plan is. I have no idea. And now I'm not going to know what their plan is. Well, what their plan should be or whatever, because I'm not talking to them and I'm not doing this.
Ellie, I don't. I don't know. No, Becky, his plan is, he said he's going to, good night, Cass. He's going to move. He's waiting for the apartment to come and they're going to move in. That's his plan. He doesn't have a plan.
Yeah. And he's going to make music. Like, there's no long-term goal here. There's no long-term plan. So even if you get the apartment, like, how are you going to afford it all by yourself? So you're still going to be on here.
Exactly. Ellie, can you share that to,
Wait, Gabby called me out? Oh. I'd like to see that one, because she don't even know me. And let's not call people out, baby, because this back and forth thing, you would never win.
Yeah.
So please don't do that.
I mean,
because I'm the one that's helped you guys in the past, so please don't do that.
Right.
How are you affording the bills and utilities, though? Who? Oh, you talking about Ty and Bre?
He's talking about how are they going to afford that when they get an apartment.
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea of none of that. See, before, I was sitting here and I was like, yeah, well.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Who kicked her out?
She got a violation.
See, they're in here reporting us.
Oh yeah, they've been in here reporting us. They got me for one a while ago for harassment and bullying when I was
Unbelievable.
talking about Ty.
Wow. Maybe she'll come back in her
Reporting
other.
your own mom. Wow.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, but I can't
Where am
see
I
you.
at? I don't see me. I don't see me in the box anywhere. Oh, there I am.
That actually happened one time in a live, and there was 10 boxes, and we could just hear somebody talking, but you couldn't see them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I didn't see nobody.
I forgot to mute myself several times.
Yeah, somebody said reporting won't stop the truth. No, it won't.
No, it
How you
won't.
doing, Nate?
You know, he's so angry, and that's really part of the problem. It's like, you're not entitled. Like, you sit up here and talk about somebody's talking about a stranger, but you are asking strangers for money. Like, make that make sense that you're mad that someone's talking about you.
Oh, there she is. Hold on. She's back. Oh, can you request? Oh, hold on. You're requesting. Hold on.
You know what's so crazy? What they reported me of? Lord. SEX nudity. Come on now.
What?
Really? You couldn't even see me.
They'll do that when they can't get you on anything else.
Like what? Come on now. Please.
Unbelievable. Childish. Just childish.
Did you get banned?
Yeah, because they're live right now. So.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to stream them right now.
That's crazy. So that means that they got their little followers listening to their story of, oh, poor pity.
Yes, exactly. Ellie, I probably did get it. I can't. Can I check my messages while I'm on live?
No, if you do, it's probably going to kick you out.
It'll just pause you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
I'll check it and then I'll post it and I'll send it to Can you get messages on here?
On this one, yes, but not on the one that I was just live on.
Okay, let me.
Wow. That's crazy. Well, whatever. I don't even care about the backlash. It is what it is. They are live right now because when it cut me out of here, they're still like, they didn't block me on TikTok. I'm still on their TikTok. And they're live.
I can tell you.
My phone is dying and my laptop is dying and I only have the one charger for both.
Oh, and here goes my mom. Why are you bashing your son? Really? Wow.
Oh no.
The sickness. The sickness.
It's augustrush16.
Why am I bashing my son? My own mother said that to me. Lord.
No.
Stop.
What
I'm
does that
going to
tell you,
stop. I got to work tomorrow.
Okay, Manders.
All right,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Let me check the other account.
That's crazy. Yeah, you called my mom.
So your mom said something about you?
Yeah, she just messaged me. She said,
Wow.
Why are you bashing your son? Really? Yep. The girlfriend just made a post.
Let me see. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I have enough battery though. Is it on the Bre Ty account or her account?
I wonder what an apple looks like. Really? I am through. I can't. That was a good laugh though, right there.
Where did that come from?
They wanted us to laugh because this right here is getting a little too serious. Like my own mom. Like, come on now, stop fucking playing with me. Tell her he's taking thousands of dollars from innocent people, right? Well, I'm sure she's watching it or something. I don't know. Ty runs like a kid in Tattletales. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I am beyond like through, and that's what just trips me the hell out. And do you know, in all honesty, the only thing that my kids can ever say about me, not that they weren't taken care of, not that they didn't have food in their mouth, or clothes on their back. Not that I didn't work. Oh, she was drinking. Whatever. I'm grown. I pay my bills. I don't give a fuck. I'm not belligerent in the street. I can do what I want to do.
Yeah, nothing here is being bashing. Nobody's talking nasty about them or anything like that. We're just pointing out what's going on and, how the problem might be solved or could be solved. And,
right, Jacko.
Letting other people know not to fall into the trap of the manipulation of giving them money and all that type of stuff.
It's not illegal to have a drink, girl. You're good in my book. I'm proud of you. Thank you, because I'm trying.
Do you guys want to listen to the video?
Yeah, I do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll mute.
Okay. I don't know what it says, so I don't know. Let's see. Oh, come on. Bear with me. My computer acts up sometimes.
The creators were going live talking about us with Ty's mother, by the way, which irritating. Thought I could trust her. But hey, the pregnancy thing they're talking about, I have never talked about pregnancy minus the one time that I got pregnant in 2021. The only reason I said I was pregnant is because someone asked me if I was pregnant. I am not pregnant, obviously. They asked me, and I told them the truth. I got pregnant by someone I still care about. It didn't work out. I ended up getting an abortion. The most traumatic thing, probably in a long time, that's happened in my life. And these people have the audacity to say that was a scam. I still have the fucking ultrasound photos.
When you get people to send you stuff because you're pregnant and you send it back and get the money.
Get people to pity me. I told them because they kept pushing to the story of what happened and why I'm not pregnant or why I don't have a child. I answered honestly and then I moved on. And for these people to still bring it up and call it a scam, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? Like, genuinely.
Alright.
I will also say that the person who is making these videos or doing these lives with people, talk to us directly. Actually DM us to understand our situation before you deem it a scam.
How many times have you tried to talk to these people? It's not working.
No.
I love everyone. I love all the moderators. I love basically everyone that gives positivity. But for the people who give negativity, I hope you understand whose lives you are and who you are doing this to. Because we are two innocent people that you are deeming scammers. On what evidence? Thank you for your time. Have a good night. Hi, I'm in the middle of doing my makeup and just chilling.
Hey, no BS though. Did you hear in the beginning though? She was like, the people that are alive. Oh, and with Ty's mom, I wouldn't trust her. And then continues to go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And then she made the mistake right there because what she told me is totally different from what she just said in that live, in real life. Well, she told me that she was essayed by her best friend and hates him, but now she was whatever and ended up whatever and had whatever, and now this is where we're at, and she's still in love. See, here it goes. Here it goes.
Yep.
See, people shouldn't like, and I'm not trying to be petty. I am so not trying to be petty or I'm not trying to invalid her personal experiences because I don't know. But I'm just saying though, is the math ain't mathing, and don't come up here and try to act like, or don't go on live or in your little messages or have my mother try to attack me
Because you guys were caught up. You were caught up, and here it is.
See, you notice she picks that one subject out of everything that we've talked about and covered. She picked that one subject because it is
Wait a minute, somebody just said that.
And a very provoking subject, you know.
Yeah,
It's hard to discuss. That she said her own father did. Yeah, no, that's not. She told me it was her best friend, who she thought was her best friend, did it, and she didn't want it to happen, and then she had no choice but to get rid of it because
she told me it was Mike Hunt's condom broke.
Stop it.
I am through. I am through with you. See,
but yeah,
now come on now.
It definitely worked. Yeah, because in the comments, my laptop is old and sucks. I'm waiting on a new one. But I saw the comments. We saw what did the comments say? We saw the live. We don't understand. You know, you guys seem like good people. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Good night, Scams.
Good night, Scam.
Good night, Scam.
So yeah,
well, girl.
That's going to be the new story.
Yeah, well, everything they could have talked about, they picked that one subject that's hard for anybody to, it's a sympathy thing. You get sympathy from people because she's talking about pregnancy and stuff, but they didn't bring up anything about the $400 or anything else that y'all discussed.
Or don't listen to the mom because she's a liar type thing. I seen how she peeped that quietly and then went on with her story, but yeah, no, they're on this kick, and it's funny because I would be the worst person to even try to even betray or do whatever they call themselves doing.
If they were legit in what they were doing, they wouldn't need to continue to try to prove otherwise. Their actions would prove for themselves. 100. The fact that they have to constantly feel they have to defend what they're doing should tell you enough in itself that they know what they're doing is wrong.
Right. Yep. And I can't support that. I'm sorry. And I will not support that.
No, I mean, that's like people that run around saying, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Like, usually they're shitty people. Like, I don't have to have I don't have to go around saying I'm a good person. Like,
that shit still mind boggles me. $400.
Yeah.
$400. Yeah. Well, that's what really gets me though is $400. And then when I called Gabby the night that we were all on live and we got off live, right? I called her. No, actually, I think I called her in the middle of it. And then I was like, dude, are you freaking for real? $400? Like, where did your money go? And where did this $400 go? And Gabby said something. I don't even know. She was just like, well, we got to eat. We got to da-da-da. I said, no, I said, something ain't fucking right. I said, something ain't right. And then that's when they blocked me and took me from having mod rights. So it's like, this is a wake-up call because this shit is fucking crazy. It's just crazy. I'm sorry, you guys, that this even has to even be going on. And as a mother, I apologize because it is my child. Like, even though he's grown. Like, that's a lot of money. I don't care what anybody got to say. Nowadays, $400 is a lot of fucking money.
Right, and then to block the person.
Right, and to block it. Like, yeah, and to block the person. Like, fuck that. And to block the person. Like, we all have a story. Everybody has a story to tell, okay? But it doesn't mean that you got to get up on here and really fucking tell that damn story like that. Like, I don't want anybody to ever feel sorry for me. So he needs to just not do that. Because if he thinks what his life was bad, he can never walk a day in his mama's life. Is her aunt really paying for? No, it came from her well, I can't say that. I'm saying what she told me is her grandma passed away, and when her grandma passed away, her grandma had a Gerber Life insurance thing on her, and that's what paid for the school. I know nothing about no aunt. All I know is like she said something about an aunt. So the Gerber Life was more than what the school cost. And
the aunt took some sort of money from her, but still gives her money every now and then. I don't know. I have no idea.
I just want to say it's been a long night of this.
It has.
It's been really overwhelming, I'm sure, for you. I'm not trying to say end it or nothing, but I'm just saying let's maybe, we're beating a dead horse, so to speak. So
yeah, pretty much.
Did anybody watch that football game last night?
I know Tiffany just
go, Sam.
I know Tiffany.
My Bengals come back and beat the shit out of Denver.
I can't say that. I'm a Bears fan, and I shouldn't even admit that publicly. But
hey, you know what? Hey, Dave. Okay, Bears up in here.
I was born and raised in Chicago, but now I live in Wisconsin, like most Illinois.
Well, right, and we're Bears fans.
Like me, I grew up in Cincinnati, but now I live in the South. But
yeah, we're Bear fans over here too.
Yeah, even when we have terrible seasons, like we have for the last.
Yes, I don't think I've seen a good one recently.
I'm a Bengals fan. We've had some terrible seasons up till recently.
Yeah. Hey, Tiff.
Joe Burrows.
You know what I'm mad about too is I got a company coat, right? Like, well, it's a coat, like a winter coat, because I work outside from my company. Nice, Carhartt, everything with the logo and stuff on it. And I went to the store, got some bleach and some cleaning supplies and stuff like that. With a bleach leaked open on my brand new coat. I was like, oh my God.
Hold on, one thing real quick. There's a Christina Marie in the chat who's rooting for the Vikings. We can't have that one. We can't. It's one thing to not like the Packers, but we completely can't like the Vikings. So one more comment like that, I'm going to have to mute you.
We would have probably won the Super Bowl that year that Palmer went down with his knee injury. I hate to tell you, but we did have the best team in the league that year.
That was sad.
Yeah. Hey, Tiff, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you feeling?
I feel a little better.
Good.
So you know how I had my cousin reach out to send them money just to see how, they would respond, whatever. They ended up blocking her, but then unblocked her, re-added her yesterday as a friend. And the second she added them back, it was from the Bre Ty account. They messaged, "Good morning, hon. We had to eat last night, and sadly, we only have 30. Are you able to help us out? We just hadn't eaten in days, so we got food from the dollar store, but now we can't get the room."
Right. So there's some more.
Yeah, of course they're going to reach out on the back end.
Yeah.
They all do that. It's just it's a typical behavior on this app. They're same patterns, different people, same stories, different days. But unfortunately, we can't change that. That's just the point we're making aware. So, I mean, if you can see them, you can report these accounts, you can report these people, and then the best thing to do is just scroll on past, because it's not going to help the longer you sit and give them views, give them ammunition, make content about it. That's half the problem with this community is they're using it more as a platform for themselves in reality than they are trying to make awareness. But there's others of us who are legitimate, wanting to help and make awareness, and that's what needs to be told and done more often. It just needs to be reported and move past it.
But I mean, you can send me money and see how I act if you want.
Right.
If we're doing it for science.
It's crazy. Throughout these years, I've seen so many creators, quote unquote, who make even more content than the people that they're making content on. It's unreal to me. So it's a behavior that's not going to change, but it's predictable. It's able to be recognized immediately. That's why a lot of us older people that have been doing this, we can't be fooled. We've seen it all. We it's not going to happen. So there's going to be tons more stories of things they're going to end up doing. So that's just the reality of it until something happens on their end. Either they decide to make a change or somebody like life decides to make the change for them. That's what's going to end up happening.
Right. But the thing with PayPal is that So I allowed my cousin to use my PayPal account to send them the money because I know from actually, over a year ago, there was a woman on here that was claiming she had cancer. A bunch of us had sent money to her. Ended up finding out she lied. She had, I think it was alopecia. So she was losing her hair, but she said it was because of cancer. It was not. Um, with PayPal, you can send the money and then I think you have like 2 weeks to file a report and get the money back. I've already received my money back. And I
Good.
reached out to other people that had purposely sent money within the last couple of days just to show that they've had more than enough money to cover these damn rooms and were choosing not to, or
Okay.
spending it on whatever, to also report it. So they are 2 reports away from being banned from Cash App and owing that site money.
That's the kind of things that need to happen, though. But then the next thing you guys need to do is learn your lesson from that situation. Stop giving people on this app money, and just go back to the way it was. I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh about it.
We did it for to get receipts.
Not to
on them for
interrupt you
being-
guys, can somebody send me that screenshot of that $400 to this? Well, I don't know. Can you send pictures on TikTok?
No.
You can email me.
Do it through an email, maybe.
Okay, well, can somebody send me their email address in
my
email? I mean, all you got to do is go look at the video. It's on Just Stop Already's page. I mean, you can.
And it has the name of his Cash App on it.
Yes, and you can email. My email is in my bio. If you go to my bio, it's just stopalready01@gmail.com.
Okay, because I'm finna send this shit to my mom because she's up here fucking. Oh, what? For $400? That's a lie? No, I fucking seen it. I know what his Cash App is. I'm not fucking stupid. Sorry. Go ahead, guys.
That's all right. But yeah, you could email me, so that way I can just email you back the proof. Yeah. Anything else, Tiff?
Well, I do have other stuff, but I just for you. I have to send it to you through text, though. I can't show it on here because I didn't block anything out. It's just straight from my messages.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I'll block it out, and I'll I already kind of warned everybody I'm going to come back live and show proof of something. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right.
Look, I'm trying to get 60 up for this room right quick. There's 115 people in here.
Hey, I got some medication.
Let me know if you got that email.
Okay, let me
check. All cash at me 50 cents. We could accomplish this goal.
Samuel, you're done. You're done.
I just need $100, please. Just $100.
Yeah, I'm going to be like Big Mark today. Hey, if y'all send me $100, y'all won't see me on this app begging anymore ever.
Yeah,
I'll never come on this app.
That was Amanda Bowden 6 months ago.
No, that was Big Mark this morning.
Well,
no, I know, but Amanda Bowden said the same thing about 6 months ago.
Oh yeah, I mean they've all said that
since.
before.
No, I don't need penny fairy money. I need real money.
Okay, I sent it to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lily, what do you mean you see me? Of course you see me.
Everybody sees Samantha.
Oh, well,
How was your day, Samantha?
My day was
almost
good.
there, Sam.
I went down that rabbit hole. It took me most of the day.
What
Your
rabbit
live,
hole?
your live was great.
Thank you.
What rabbit hole? What did we have a live about? I missed it. I was asleep.
Oh, a girl from Ontario.
A girl from Ontario.
Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
The one that told Justin Trudeau to go fuck himself?
No, I'm
You mean our
conflicted.
51st state?
I'm conflicted about that. I really am. Honestly, does he deserve it? Yes, but like he's on vacation with his family. Like that's really rude. Like I don't know.
And he was so freaking polite to that lady after
He
she
was,
said
and
that,
he does.
too.
Like he literally, if you look up the videos, he takes a shit kicking everywhere he goes, and he just sits there with a smile and waves at people, and he's so respectful.
And he tells them thank you. Like, I appreciate your comments. Like, I watch it all the time. I see. I know what you're
Everybody
talking
should say F you to them Trudeau every time they see him.
Yep.
Well, I'm not disagreeing with you, but when it's Christmas holidays and he's with his family, I just don't think it's respectful to go up and be like, "Hey, get out of BC, go fuck yourself," you know? Like it's
he does seem like he's a genuinely nice
like
person.
maybe he should vacation in the States where everybody doesn't hate him.
No. You keep him up there.
Every day he was in office, so they got every right to say "f you" to him everywhere he's at every day.
Like I said, I'm conflicted. Like part of me is like, yeah, it was good, like good on him, but the other part of me is like, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do his job and like go out in public and everybody telling me to F off all the time.
It's no different than somebody robbing a bank and then going out and laughing at everybody after they took everybody's money.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I want nothing more than to see him out, but unfortunately, Canadians are stupid and they won't vote that way because they're dumb.
That dude should be in prison.
How do you feel about being our 51st state, Sam?
If it gets me closer to you, I'm all for it. I always wanted to be American by injection, so.
Wow.
Well, I sent it to my mom. Let's see what she has to say now, because I want to see what her counter reaction is.
Yeah.
Because there really is no, like, logical reaction to come back from that. She might not reply at all, to be honest with you.
Hey, Rammer.
Well, at least it'll bring her awareness of a situation that she can maybe try to stay out of, you know.
Right, but for her to come at me like that as my own mother, like, come on now.
Yeah, that was...
It speaks volumes.
Yeah, and for him to come after you like he did was uncalled for. Absolutely uncalled for.
Yep, and it speaks volumes, like, really.
I mean, they're sending people over here to report my live, so I don't know why.
Wait a minute, and she just said he didn't get paid. No, God.
Yeah, Mopper, I was legit calling you Christina in that live, and then she goes live and she's like, I think that lady with the southern accent, I think that was Barb. I'm like, I called her Christina 5 times, dummy.
Yeah, you did.
She's like, that was Barb, guys. No, it wasn't.
All right, y'all. I got to head out. I got a long day tomorrow, so.
All right, Dave. Thank you for coming up. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. I appreciate you guys allowing me to speak. You guys all have a good night. Sam, you have a good night.
Have a good night, Dave.
You're very professional, Dave.
Thank you. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Come on.
Got it.
Devian.
Reaction to that
Your cat just got out.
Her counter reaction is that he didn't get, so because I was like, he got his check too, and see, and here she goes, she keeps going. Anyway, she telling me that I'm lying, that he didn't get his check yet, blah blah blah, this and that, but he does, like he gets it at a certain amount of fucking time, whatever, because he gets it early, whatever, for deposit or whatever it is, because he doesn't get it obviously on the regular shit. Well, anyways. Like, she's like, so do I. Okay, well, he got his before you, obviously. Like, lady, stop fucking sitting here trying to argue with me. Like, yes, you're my mother and I won't disrespect you, but let me tell you something right now. Like, sit down, please. Sit back in the backfield and stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb, nor am I stupid, because I didn't pay his cell phone bill this month. He did. He paid it to me. So I have, I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like, I'm not, like, stop it, please.
So he got...
She must don't get it early like she do because he paid his cell phone bill.
So he got his January check already?
Yes. And that's what I called and snapped on Gabby about.
And he's still
because I added on to that $400 and I said, I said, where the fuck is this check at? Oh, well, I said, and then you got $400 from somebody? And then it was click. They hung up on
me. Yep, and he's still online.
So there we go. Here we are. So I don't want to even fucking, like, look, I'm not trying to bash my son. I'm not doing any of the type of shit, but I'm being real. Like, this is real life here. And I would never condone my child to sit up here and ask motherfuckers for money if he got money in his fucking pocket. Like, are you kidding me? Absolutely not. So I'm annoyed now. Like, I'm really frustrated and annoyed because my mom, yeah, he tattling to grandma. That's why my mom fucking messaged me talking about you're bashing your son. How dare you?
Right.
Yeah.
Truth isn't
Well,
bashing like Deb said. It's
and it's not.
Right.
It's not.
When did
It's reality. Because it'd be like, oh, I didn't get paid last week on my payday. Oh, I need money, even though I just got paid. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. It bothers me because I would never willingly sit here and allow somebody to sit up here and ask for shit. Like, it doesn't. And yes, he does get a SSDI check. I can't even speak trying to read these comments. No, Detroit Nike, he don't get a check, but that mug, I heard he living lovely. But
yeah,
but it's like, I don't know. I don't know what they got going on in that room. I don't lay next to them, so I don't know what they freaking conversate about in the nighttime of what they're going to do the next day and the next day and the next day. I have no idea. But I know that I'm done.
Okay, hang on one second. Sugar baby, he says he's trying to get it paid for Wednesday, but his mom just said he got his check. So why are we getting the room paid for Wednesday? If he got his check, he
right, and that's what I said.
More than enough days of money for the room.
Yep, I'm trying to understand that too. Hold on, let me check to see when he sent me that money for his phone bill. Hold on, y'all.
Samantha, my dog got out today too. She came back, thank God.
Son like got mad at me because I ran to go get him. I'm like, get the cat. He's like, why can't you get the cat? I'm like, because it's pouring rain. Like, go get the cat. Like, why? I'm like, I just did all the dishes and you just filled the sink with dishes from your bedroom. Like,
exactly.
So go get the cat.
Yeah, go get the cat.
Yeah, sugar baby.
I'm telling you, I need to borrow Dave Doyle's belt.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not
that
going
kid's
to let
ass.
anybody sit here and try to. My mom needs to, because she just messaged me. She said, well, I don't care. I stand by him. Yeah, I did too at one point.
Does grandma help him? Can I ask that?
I don't know. I don't know what grandma does, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I rarely talk to my mama. Okay, but hold on, because I got my other phone. So I'm going to. How do I look at who sent me? Hold on. So I can show this quick, because baby, this is when I know he got paid. Is when he, if I don't tell him like, oh, Ty, I got your phone bill this month, da da da, then he won't pay it. But if I don't say anything to him at a certain amount of time, he'll send me for his phone bill.
But he's right. Sugar baby, he's trying to.
The week the room is. I mean the place they're staying at. How much it is a week?
He says $420. He says $60 a night.
Okay, they give him a discount for a weekly. They give him a weekly rate.
No, he says it's not. They don't. He says just.
Yeah, over there where the one that they're staying at, they don't do like that is the known one for like, unfortunately, for homeless people. Yeah. And they take advantage of that shit because they're from India and they take advantage of all that type of shit. They don't care. They're taking what they can get, to be honest with you. But how do I look on here?
I've seen hotels like that when I was homeless. It was all, they knew what was going on. The Indian people, there was Indian people that owned it. There was two hotels side by side. They knew it was all a lot of roads going on, homeless people, prostitutes. And all they cared about was getting their $55 a night.
Somebody's saying,
hold on. Oh, I can't. I don't have camera access. God dang it.
Somebody says it's $49 a night.
Well, I can't. Okay, so Christmas Eve at 12:47 p.m. He sent me $107.56.
He must have straight talk.
No, actually, I make my kids pay on their phone monthly. Fuck that. He got a new fucking Galaxy, and he pays.
Just one account? That's just one phone bill for one phone?
Yeah, that's just for his phone. I got like 6 on my line. That's just for his.
I was thinking it's for him and his girl, $55.
No. I don't know who pays her stuff. I don't know anything about her. This is on my account.
That's a lot of money for
No, not when you get a new phone. Not when you want a new, because it's not bought outright.
Oh, he's making payments through the phone bill.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
And I make him pay those payments on top of his regular bill. Yep.
He must have got a nice iPhone.
No, he got the newest Galaxy, probably.
Okay, you got something expensive.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But, that's what
I received my check on Christmas Eve. Yeah, 24th, Christmas Eve. Yep. And that's what I thought, though, is that
continue to
see
beg.
his priorities buying an okay, but we get that. We all know his priorities is effed up. We get that. But he's gonna pay that phone bill unless I say something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna. And he paid it because I didn't say nothing to him because. Yeah, I'm not.
Yes.
Anyway, it is what it is. This is what I'm telling you guys.
Right. He's still on every day since the 24th, since he got paid begging for money. So.
Right.
You know.
And that's when I called and Gabby answered the phone and was like, well, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, but that doesn't explain anything. Like that, like, forget all of that. Because if you're really hungry, you go get some 98 cents bread from a Quick Trip, get some peanut butter, get some jelly, go ahead and get you a couple packs of ramen noodles and you survive and you freaking do it and you live how you live. Like, so I guess he doesn't have that type of struggle inside his brain, but he'll sit on live and beg for stuff. And I don't care what my mom says because now I'm just like mind effed. This shit is just like crazy as hell. Because like damn, I could have saved so much money if you're gonna get over here and beg other people for money. Like, do you get what I'm saying though? Like it just I don't know. I'm just all the thoughts are just
I know he's disabled. He gets disability, but he seems to me like he would be able to do something to earn some money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like I said, if he was by himself, maybe not his attitude, but like, because obviously his attitude is his attitude. That's who he is. But like, I don't know what they talk about when they go to sleep at night.
Has he ever like acted the way he did when he was in here and the way he does on his live in front of real adults out in public and in real life? Does he ever do that?
Yes.
Real?
Yes. Yes.
I would feel like somebody would not. It would not go well for him the way he acted.
But it look because the people that he acted like that on, yes, he caught that charge of whatever you guys were talking about with his cousin, even though his cousin was the aggressor because his cousin wouldn't leave him alone, and his cousin knows that he ain't right upstairs type thing. So his cousin ain't right upstairs, like I already said that, but. It was like it wasn't even physical. That's the thing is they were just going back and forth, and they just thought in their mind, oh, well, guess what? F it. I'm going to call the popo on you because that's what we're going to do. And that's what they did. That's what they did. And then, it just, and that kid also has a record that goes on about losing his shit with his parents and other people type stuff. So that's where he caught his first charge, was right there. And then it just went on and on and on. From that day forward, he just became this like, I don't care about nothing. Yeah, whatever type stuff, and everybody's out to get me. It doesn't matter. What has he been in trouble for? Just that, like, it has to do with his anger. Nothing to do with, I don't know, weird stuff or anything like that. Just his anger. Like, some people can't calm him down. Some people can calm him down. Like, I don't know. His anger. His anger is where it all justifies from. Nothing else. Just his anger.
Yeah.
Which that comes from his dad, unfortunately.
Somebody told me he also got 500 on the live. I don't have, I don't know who.
What?
I must have missed it, but yeah.
Oh. 2 weeks ago, you got $500, what they're saying. And they're not the only person I've seen that in the comments. There was somebody earlier said the same exact thing. Probably about 20 minutes.
You know what? Later. When I seen that 400, I wouldn't even doubt it, to be honest with you. And that breaks my heart because I never raised him to do shit like that. Like, I used to own my own nonprofit organization of helping homeless people, and here we are. But he would not, like, unfortunately, that's my son. He would not be the first person that I'd go and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, no, I used to hand out meals and everything, but
Well, it's like
Forgot
this.
who posted it, but I saw someone post
It's
it.
like this. My
Okay.
mother raised a bunch of good kids, and I was the one that turned out to end up going out and becoming an addict. And you know, I didn't go out stealing and stuff, but I did stuff that I'm not proud of. And so,
Right.
I mean, it don't matter how good you do raising them. Some things just out of your control. People that hang
Thank you,
around, that was
Mike.
my people I was hanging around was my bad influence, and then it took me down a bad direction.
Thank you,
So,
Mike. I appreciate you saying that because you know what's so crazy is I did what my mom is doing right now for him. Like, you know, the pleading for him, giving justification of situations and giving reasons for whatever, and me
yep,
being,
my mother
you know
did
what
the
I mean?
same.
Right. So
That
when
was the
he was
problem.
here,
Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
when I kicked him out of here, he went to his abuser. He went to his abuser, which is his father, who did worse than what I even had planned, you know, that I even had like to take care of him. You know what I mean? Like I gave him a roof over his head. I respected him. I didn't make him pay me money. I didn't make him do none of that type of stuff. Just be clean, take care of your shit, and work on getting your own stuff, right? Well, he decided to go to his father's house, who demanded $400 a month, clean, cook, can't be on your cell phone at a certain amount of time. You can't do this and you can't do that and you can't do this. He couldn't handle it. They got into it. And his father said, his father basically approached him like a grown man and basically told him he would do some terrible things to him if he didn't get out of his house. So, you know what I mean? Like you got, I don't know. That young boy, he's just messed up all around. Mama put him out because of his actions. Daddy won't accept him because he won't follow by his narcissist father's rules. Do you know what I mean? So now, and here it built this fucking evil ass young man. But go ahead, sorry.
Are you good? There ain't a lot you can do. I mean, all you can do is what you know what to do, and then I'll tell you the worst thing you can do for somebody is to keep helping them the whole time. Like I was gonna say, like in my case, if people in my family or friends would have if they would have not bailed me out every time I needed being bailed out, whether it was I'm not gonna go into details, but just
No,
things
right.
I needed help with, they helped me with it, and I didn't learn the hard way, you know. And I repeated those same things because I knew there was always somebody that was going to help me. And like I told people before, you know, when I was out there homeless and I lost everybody, they didn't. It was basically they were sort of like Dave Doyle said, show me tough love. They distanced themselves from me, and when I found out, it was just there was no way, nobody was going to help me. There was no no support there or whatever. It was all on. That's when I felt that being lonely like that. That's when it really hit home. And so when I had somebody to fall back on all the time, it was easy to just keep doing the same thing. But that's what you can do. I mean, you can only do so much for your kids, and then you got to show them some tough love.
Right. And I have to answer to Friendly Fire Maker 17. You're right. 2 adults should never live for free. But what got me though is, yes, I let him stay here for free, but I let him stay here for free to save his money up to get his own place. That was the only reason. There was
there's
no
nothing wrong with that.
right. There was no like, hey, you can live here for free and go on. No, I know I'm replying to somebody's comment. But he went to his dad's house, so he went from paying no money and being able to spend all his money and not saving it or whatever he called himself doing. He wanted to be an adult. I allowed him to go and do that. Then he went to live with his father, and his father had multiple roommates where he was charging his roommates $100 a month, but looked at his own child and said, no, you're going to give me $400 a month or I'm going to mess you up or you can get out on the street, basically. And that's his own dad. Okay. So it's like it's a battle between the parents type things, and then I'd be on the phone with his dad and I'd be like, dude, you bogus as hell. Like, why would you do that to your own child type stuff? You should be helping him, trying to figure out how to get a place, not taking all his money away from him.
Yeah, at least, I mean, if you were going to take money from him, do it in a way that you say that you're paying rent, but you don't actually, you just save the money for him.
Right. Yeah, no. His dad took all that shit.
$10,000 saved up. You need to go find your.
Right. My brother did that to me in younger age. He definitely did. And I love him for that. He definitely did. But unfortunately, Ty doesn't have family like that support him. It's me or his grandma, basically, is where we're at. And now it's his grandma. That's basically where we're at. It's his grandma, because she messaging me talking about, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And she stands behind him. Whatever. You do what you do. It is what it is. I can't control that. I can't do anything, you know what I mean, for that situation. But I have my 3 girls that I got to worry about, and that's what I worry about. I don't care about nobody else. I do care, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
You care to an extent that
right.
You have to not care for him to get better. It's crazy. Yeah, I get it.
It's like your username says, it's real love. Real love is not helping them. It's showing that what they're doing is wrong and that you're not going to be a part of. That's real love.
Yeah, I can't do it. And there's my daughter. Heartbreak. I know. It sucks. It really does suck to see that your mom's on here talking like this, but it's reality. And you already know reality because we've already had conversations about your brother. So please do not come up here and try to disrespect me the way that he disrespected me on this live. Please do not do that.
And us in the awareness community, we just want to see him do better. I know 2 of us on this panel have been homeless before, and we've gotten the help, and we've done what we had to do to go up in life. But your brother's just not helping himself, and that's correct. That's the issue. He's manipulating people and lying to people and begging for money when he's gotten money, and it's not right.
It's definitely not right. And it's so crazy because when you guys showed me that screenshot of that $400, right, and I was able to see his tag name and everything like that, right, and then I got off, and then the next day followed, because I think it was the 23rd that we were on that live. I'm almost
I think it was the 27th. I know.
Really?
It was a couple days after Christmas.
Well, because is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe it was, because that's when I was snapping on Gabby and I was like, y'all just got his check. Okay, yeah, because he paid his phone bill. Okay, yep, you're right.
Yep.
So
I just wanted to let you all know that Jimmy Carter died today.
That's why he paid his phone bill. What do you mean that's why he pays his phone bills? No, he doesn't always pay his phone bills. If I message him and say, I got it this month, don't worry about it. But that was because I felt that he, that $107 could almost be 2 nights is basically what you know what I mean? So that's why it would be like, I got your phone bill. But now I get what Just Stop Already is saying. That's when it was.
Right.
But if inbound person reports him to the police.
Okay, Mike. Have a good night.
You too. I appreciate you letting me come up. It was nice talking to you, Real Love.
Yeah, it was.
Hope to hear from you again. Maybe you can come back and talk to us again one day.
Oh, most definitely, because, I'm all out here for scammers. Like, I follow everybody's, scammer pages, even some of the scammer pages that I don't even know. Some of them are whack, but...
Some of them
follow my page.
Some of them are crazy because, I don't know, a lot, you guys have facts, but there's a lot of people that just try to, piggyback off of other people. Do you get what I'm saying? To try to whatever?
Exactly.
Just stay away from my page at all costs. Stay away from my page. You don't want to see what I post.
Oh, boy.
He posts
Well,
good stuff.
It's funny. I make funny videos.
He does. He makes some funny videos.
are you going to bed? Just stop it already?
I think so.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good
Yeah,
night.
because I got to work early too, so I better go to bed too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
my physical therapist is coming early in the morning, so.
He lived to be 100. Oh, okay. Well, I followed you. Just stop it already, and we already got each other's email addresses. But I'm
Email
gonna
me.
send you a screenshot of that phone bill that he paid.
Okay, yeah, do that, and feel free to email me anytime. I'm always around.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to get my regular counter back because this is weird. But
Yeah, that was weird. I was
because
like,
nobody seen me whatsoever, my picture was not even on, and that's what they could go for was report me for nudity. That's weird.
definitely appeal that because I was like, where the hell did she go? And I was like, what? We got community guidelines, and then you came back. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird. Definitely appeal that. Definitely.
Okay, I will. Thank you guys for hearing me out and talking to me, and I look forward to holding some more panels, whether
Sounds
it be about, him or anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of them out there, and we come on. Usually, we come on, and it's like a big living room type of thing, and we all just
Mhm.
chit chat about dinner or whatever, and a
Right.
singer might come up. It's like we're a big family. I guess you could say.
All right, Joanne. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
You too.